Good morning, afternoon, and evening. Today is Thursday, August 21st. On this day, 1911, Leonardo da Vinci's Mona Lisa was stolen from the Louvre, Paris, by Vincenzo Perugia, which to me is a really interesting fact. Me personally, I've never really been able to get into art. But whenever I hear anyone who is into art talk about it, I feel like it just comes down to learn how to be grateful for everything around you. And so whenever I do look at art, I do imagine someone creating it, and I think that's absolutely marvelous and miraculous and wonderful. The way some people maybe push that envelope a bit too far for my taste is where sometimes I feel like people put art above like the value of human life even, right? I feel like they push that concept too far. So for me, that's a bit too much. But so this is why situations like this are very interesting, because obviously there's art pieces that are worth insane amounts of money, which realistically is something that we as human beings have decided it's worth, right? Because it's a piece of paper with paint on it, right? If you purely objectively, rationally look at it. So fun fact for sure, or interesting fact I should say. Also, happy birthday to Mr. Usain Bolt. He turns 39 today. And Miss Hayden Panettiere, I think is how I pronounce her name. She's an American actress. She turns 36 today. Happy birthday, Mr. Bolt and Miss Panettiere. Or Mrs. Panettiere. Today's question of the day. What part of you feels unexplored? For me, I would say it's probably my physicality. So I had a couple years in my life where I worked out pretty hardcore. Like insanely hardcore for my taste. Like 6 days a week. Couple hours a day. So it's not a lot in comparison to some people, but for me it was a lot. And I never really wanted to push it much further than that. So I had a, in my opinion, healthy diet. So I ate, you know, your rice, broccoli and chicken diet, if you will. At the same time, I kind of got to a point where my body plateaued and I felt extremely fit. I do feel like I could have min-maxed quite a bit more. And that's just a part of myself that I never got to a point where I was like, maybe I should do this. It's also because that was a part of my life where I was very heavy into medical research. I was reading a lot of medical stuff. And so that's probably an aspect that I think is unexplored. Let's see how you guys answer today's question of the day. As for today's stream theme, more Dune, part 24 already. We are pushing it. It's crazy how fast that goes. That means we've been doing this for like well over 8 weeks now. And I'm still having a lot of fun. You guys are still hanging out, which is awesome. It's giving me a lot of time to talk to you, which is even more awesome. And honestly, it's just a heartwarming thing to be able to play a game like this together, which for me is basically the whole reason I still game. I talk about it openly often. I consider myself a pretty hardcore gaming addict. But a game like this where we can hang out together, it makes me feel like there's more to the gaming than just video game entertainment, if you will. I get to actually chill with you guys, hang out, etc., which makes it worth it. So I hope you guys still enjoy hanging out. If you are curious and you'd like to join, I play on Orion, which is a European server. On Sietch Umbu is what you have to select. Feel free to join. You can also join the Discord by scanning the QR code top left of the screen. All right, with no further ado, let's get in there. Also, shout out to Craig and Titanic, and of course everyone who's not in chat. Hope you guys are doing well. Am I unmuted? No. I unmuted on Discord. There we go. Alright, let's get to the quests. Let's see. What's up, Jackie Donahue? How you doing, bud? I do miss it, honestly. I do miss it a bit. The problem I have is that the reason I haven't gone back to Helldivers is because my YouTube channel kind of got known for just being a Helldivers channel, and that's not really why I got into content creation. I just happened to be playing Helldivers when I got into content creation. And so in order to ditch the image, if you will, I'm trying to not go back to it, at least not too soon. So yes and no, basically. So how are you doing, bud? I miss Baldur's Gate as well, to be fair. Trying to bounce back and forth as much as I can. Aliens! I feel like this is a Chicky Donahue question. Because you have a cat, which is, according to Marvel, is a, what's it called? A flurgle? I forgot the name. Some Marvel reference. Krieg in there with the heart, yes. Okay, okay. Calm down. No debates, I understand. That I did. Oh, need to go there. Alright. Do you think we'll ever find aliens, Krieg? In the sense that we'll have confirmed their presence? Or do you feel like probably no? Oh, I don't know if Krieg can hear me actually. I think he's working. Never mind, Krieg, never mind. Aliens. Aliens. What about you, Chicky down here? Do you think we'll ever find aliens? I don't know about our lifetime, but if space is as vast as they say, some kind of alien is out there. Yeah, probably. And so then the question becomes, do you think they're hostile, yes or no? So, are we gonna make interstellar friends? Or are we gonna really regret poking our head out the window? That's the question. Hello, Rental, how are you doing? Rental, do you think aliens exist? And hello. Probably right, we have Canada, so not too far off. Lucy was holding you hostage, why? What's that about? What do you mean? I think we will. Recently found evidence of possible... Really? I completely missed this article. Really? We found bacterial residue? Or whatever it is they found? Well, couple billion years to go, yes? Assuming that's the only thing present already. This is also true. This is also true. Well done, Rental. Well done. On behalf of all right-wing politicians, well done. I'm a pretty big lefty myself. You guys know that if you stick around for longer than an hour, but well done indeed. Gotta be able to love everyone, even the people you disagree with, guys. Remember. How's your day? How's everyone's week? It's Thursday. Any exams tomorrow? Any shifts? Because I think Krieg works the weekends? Do you? Not confident actually. No. Ooh. Let's see. Oh, wrong button. No, no, no. No. Got it. If you mean extraterrestrial life, then I don't think so. Outside of micro. Why not? We're here. Why no? What is this all about? Because you don't want to share the maple syrup? What if the aliens make maple syrup? All weekends and every other Tuesday. Oh, that's right. Okay, I remembered correctly then. Nice. No idea what this is. Did I just make a mistake, maybe? Definitely looks like baddies. No one noticed anything. Eve blood. If there was... Do you always work the same shifts, by the way, Krieg? Or do you work morning and evening shifts? Walt Disney said the way to get started is to quit talking, begin doing. Hell yeah, he's right. Let me quit talking. No, I won't actually. Stop it, Walt. If there was, then they're either not advanced enough to find us, they're further than the observable universe, or they think Earth is the planet of fire because we breathe oxygen. I like it. But you don't feel like if they're more advanced than us, they would just be curious? Like, we go to a zoo, right? Why would aliens not come visit us, right? I need to use the scanner. Scanner. Where do we go? Here? Scan there. I can run this. Hello. Nope. Who's the quiet person who joined? It is a sturdy boy. Hello, sturdy boy. Say hello to stream. One day he's gonna queue up his mic, I guarantee it. One day. What's up, James? How you doing, bud? Or they are advanced enough and decided against it. Why would they do that? We're not scared of gorillas. Okay, we are actually. Never mind. Never mind. I did not start this. I didn't start this. Always same. 9 to 9. I feel like 9 to 9 would be a good shift. Right? Because it's late enough so you can bring your kids to school. At least when they still needed that. But then you're also home in time before you like are completely jacked, right? Fatigue wise. So that's interesting. Probably a smart move to avoid humans. But if they're more advanced than us, we wouldn't stand a chance, right? So wouldn't we just be meek? In the traditional sense of the word, not the medieval sense of the word. Right? I feel like if they're more advanced, wouldn't they like be gazing upon us? Kind of like we look at tigers and lions and stuff in a zoo. Right? How you doing, Sturdy Boy? And James Whiskey? I'm doing good. How are you, bud? How's life treating you? How's this week going for you? Uh-oh, son. Please no burn me, son. Oh, come on. Now, would that be them not wanting to disrupt the ecosystem of Earth? Or because they think we're... Oh, yeah, that's fair. Yeah, we do that sometimes. I think Ultra in our Discord is doing that with ants, right? He doesn't want to disturb the ecosystem. So that does make sense. So they wouldn't want to disrupt our rituals, which we probably call culture and tradition, but that's okay. Let's see. Happy with it? I prefer a 7 a.m. start, but the days are perfect. Why do you prefer a 7 a.m. start? Agave seeds? I thought these were rare. Are these not rare? Interesting. They are rare. Oh yeah, I found agave seeds. Oh yeah. What is this? You get 3 plants in 30 minutes? That's crazy, dude. They're super rare. Okay. I like the question of the day, but it's not 10 for me to answer. Not 10? Is that what you mean? 10? 22? It's not time for you to answer it? Okay, take your time. Take your time. Doing good. Taking a break from Dune for another RPG. What are you playing? Oh, less traffic. Okay, that's fair. I get that. I get that. That is always a good nurse answer. How long do you commute again? Because I think you said you live in Seattle right now? You're from Florida, you live in Seattle, I believe. What's this? That's the wrong spot to go. Is what that is. We have a tribe somewhere on Earth that is illegal to make contact with. Oh yeah, that's fair actually. You're right. Wow. Good one. Good one, Rental. I scan. Okay. Here apparently. We go here. Meow. Almost there. Yeah, we can do this. Alright, let's see. We also might not... Oh, this is interesting. Yeah, probably. I can imagine this if they're so advanced. It's kind of like when you see beavers build a dam, right? Wait, that's a really bad example, actually. Never mind. Someone help me with a better example of creatures slash animals slash insects doing stuff that we don't care about, but is actually pretty good teamwork. We have cats and we have dogs. They just don't know what's good. Exactly, Rento. She gets it. Dragon's Dogma? Dark Arisen? Training my pawn on new game and slowly crawling through the DLC location. Nice! Have fun, dude. Have fun, Zeus. Oh. Wait, that wasn't it? What do you mean? Oh. I did it. Yes. Give me contract. What do you mean there's someone here? I go here. The house of Feek. Meow. Whee. The run is real. I presume they have their own pets. I'm so curious, right? So what are we thinking? How many limbs would aliens have? There's no way they're humanoid, right? Are they? Maybe? Are we really this... Can we think of an animal that has a body shape that's probably better? In terms of... I was gonna say survival. Because I don't think it's per se our limbs that gave us the edge. Is it our limbs? Maybe the opposable thumb? I don't know. Alright, catch you in a bit, Krieg. Why don't you like pets? Do you have a pet? If you don't have a pet, don't dish it till you've tried it. Okay, question of the day time. James says, I feel like how generous I can be, honestly, and how terrifying I can make myself look. Sometimes when I'm like in my cold zone, I can see people are really afraid of me, even though not intended. Oh, time to explore, right? Is it time to explore? Thank you for answering, James. Which one would you prefer exploring? How generous you can be or how terrifying you can be? Both, funny enough, can add quality to your life, in my opinion. Hello there. What? Got him. A crab? I don't know about that. Do we really feel like a crab has a better body than a human? Maybe. Probably not. Octopus. I can go octopus. I do feel like octopus is probably the right answer. Wow. What? Yo, dude. Blood. Ability to throw things, heat dissipation, opposable thumbs, tool making, ability work. That's true. Cooperative, and they're super flexible, right? I feel like we'd be great octopi. Technically, we are octopi if you consider that we're just our brains, right? Like we're just our brains, and we have. I believe there's a saying for it. Like we drive a bone exosuit with meat and skin armor, something like that, with meat armor and a skin shield. That's pretty accurate. So technically we are octopi. Just saying. Let's see, there's only one cat out of the 3 I like, and that's because I trained her to be superior. Maybe you're just a dog person. What is the nuchal ligament? Oh no. The one time I had a dog, way too much work. Okay, fair. Arnold is right. Help others, give back, guys. Which most of my emotional actions are not planned most of the times. I maybe should try to be more open with my emotions. Feeling like I'm old to try to change. Why would you be too old to try to change and explore it? Not a big fan of reproduction. Okay, fair. I say crabs because animals often evolve to be like crabs. Really? They can probably run Doom. I feel like they can run Doom internally, probably. Let's see. Nuchal ligament allows humans to run without head having to bob back and forth. Oh, that is super cool. I feel like that's a neurology thing I should have known, but it's not acute neurocare, so I don't really care. Thank you, though. Good intel. The Nuchal ligament. Probably pronouncing it wrong, but that's okay. Do we go this way? I think I've been here, actually. 53 meters. This way? Huh? Come on. Was? Was ist das, man? Got him. Let's see. Can a human run Doom though? Probably. Yeah, there you go, Rental. You got this. She says hi, guys. Octopus is like an 8-core processor, but they all want to run their own processes. Isn't that spooky to think about? That their limbs all have like their own brain? That's really spooky, actually. I feel like that's what drummers are in a band for us, right? Like, have you guys seen like hardcore drummers? It's insane to think about. It's like, what do you mean your hand is doing one thing and your foot is doing another? Are you serious? A very interesting thing, actually. How do I get up there? Alright. I feel like I went the wrong way. I came from the other side, okay. Did I? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Huh. I mean, I'm here almost 40 levels now. Hello? And like, I'm not that human that wants to be here for 110 years or so. I'm gonna grind my way to enjoy what time is left for me. Yeah, but you can do that exploring too. Why is that not fun? Exploring can be fun. I'm just saying. Oh, I did need to be here. JK. I read it. Kind of. Let's see. I missed this entire quest line. So I will skip. Opa. Let's see. Humans have strong single core processor, but are terrible at multitasking. Yeah, exactly. So the question is, here you go, guys. Here's a question for you. Maybe I should put this in a poll, actually. Give me one sec. Okay, here's a poll question for you. A manual poll question. I haven't done these in a while. Let me see. What's the command again? Is it this? It is. One brain, but potent, or many brain, but less. One brain of Octobrain, please. Alright, here we go. Would you rather have one brain that's really powerful, which is what we have now, or like octopi, where you have like multiple brains that are basically their own entities in one body? So you'd have permanent friends that you're attached to forever. But maybe if they're not a friend, you have a problem because you're still attached. It's interesting. Let's see. So for Doom, it depends how much single core power. That's fair. Oh, we got 1 for 1. This is interesting. It takes 16 billion crafts to run Doom? Really? That's hilarious. Okay. Hilarious. Where do we go? Here? Here. Here? Upstairs? Okay. It's upstairs. Alright. 1 for 1? No. Let's see. You gotta explore, James. You gotta explore. I should have tried the torch on the doors. You're right, James. That's really not in my nature to assume that there's secret doors, but probably should be at some point. No brain, but almighty. Yeah, okay, that's not in the options. Where the heck do we go? Huh. Hypothetically, it would take at least 3 million humans to run Doom. Okay. Interesting. What is this? Why is this red? Okay. Where's the entrance? Show me entrance. Alright, I feel like I probably just need to run around by the looks of it. Oh, there we go. Wait, is it this?
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Whoa, beefy dude, he took one to the face. I did kind of miss, to be fair. 40 meters up. Probably in here. Am I about to get stabbed? What? Random dude? Okay. Why would it take 3 million humans to run Doom? Octopi are big brain. Yeah, they are actually. Are they bigger brain than human though? Than humans? We're not that big brain, to be fair. We really think we are, but that's debatable.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Hello? Blood extraction process? Thank you. But if those humans are smart enough, every single one of them, to run better process, that isn't just 1 or 0. Oh, you're talking quantum brains. I've seen some of these talks. I get absolutely nothing, but I've seen the videos. It's interesting. How do we feel about quantum computing, guys? What is that going to do to the world? Is that going to be bigger or smaller impact than AI? If octopus brains were that good, we would be ruled by tentacles. Maybe we're just better, right? The brain to weight ratio is most important. Found an article with that a neural chip did Doom with 1,000th of a single watt. That's crazy, actually. Crazy efficiency. Octopi have a donut for a brain, Stern says in game. Wait, do they? But they're still pretty impressive, right?
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Where the heck do I go from here? Okay, so I've definitely been here. How do I get there? Click the torch. Click the torch. Whoa, the lag from the sandstorm. I scanned. Didn't work. I cut array. No. Guess I just go back to where the door was closed. Okay. We're only impressed with smart animals because they're not human. Yeah, probably. I do feel like that's something that... I do feel like it's human nature to be condescending, to protect our own ego. For survival reasons. It isn't what you have or who you are or where you are or what you are doing that makes you happy or unhappy. It is what you think about it. Hell yeah. Perspective, guys. Is what Mr. Dale Carnegie says here. It's all perspective. Definitely true. Wait, where was the door? I forgot where the door was. Oh, never mind. Found it. I found it. Hello? Oh, oh god! Wow, karate kick, judo chop to the face. I just wait. Hello. Okay. Chick got me good. Choppy choppy. Definitely suction her blood. Not personal whatsoever. Except a little bit. A lot. Oh yeah, bring me the melange beer. No more blood? No more blood. Quantum computers will supercharge AI. Is that a good thing? Do we feel like that's a good thing, guys? Energy storage and generation and heat dissipation will also help a lot. Because that's the big problem with AI now, right? That they consume a giant amount of energy. I think Whiskey brought this up. I'm not sure who. Someone brought it up. As well as improvements in manufacturing. Yeah, me too. They did look like cutlery doors. Definitely not your bad there, Whiskey. Oh, I forgot to do the quest. Do the quest. Boss? Oh. The map of the Odom with the trail you follow marked. Where is it? Call. Yes. I called Tufum. The cultists intend to kill me. Okay, alright. I will handle it. I am handler. No worries. Let me go handle. Oh, barely got that. Thought I was taking fall damage there. Wow, I haven't actually done this Imperial testing station. Okay. Maybe I go do the quest first. And then testing station? Maybe it's the same thing actually. Smaller size chip means less power needed. Oh, that's fair. Wow, that's amazing. That's gonna be interesting, right? Maybe those two come in tandem. Maybe AI gives us the solution for quantum computing. Probably. Chat, do I raise taxes in Minecraft? Probably. Stern doesn't get a vote. Alright. Probably yes, raise taxes. Maybe gonna go to the cinema tomorrow or Saturday. Kind of looking forward to the new Naked Gun movie. Yeah, I saw it with my girlfriend. It's actually fantastic. Yeah, he's playing Frank Drebin. Frank Drebin's son, sorry. It's a fantastic... I thought it was a fantastic movie. My girlfriend doesn't really get all the references. But she was like looking at me and she's like, this movie's dumb. I was like, well, if you don't get the references, yes. And so I was pretty proud of myself. I was like, hey, I get it. I get it. And so she's like, okay, next time you pick the movie. Because she actually picked it because she didn't realize that's the type of movie it was. So I was all, okay. But normally when I pick it, I take her into mind. Oh, that must have hurt. Hello? Loot? No loot, really? You just... You thought wrong. I probably should do this, honestly. Because I discovered it already, so I'm not gonna realize I didn't do this. Alright, let's go do it just to see what recipe's in here. I've paid the bi-weekly taxes 50 more times today. That's crazy, dude. No spoilers, don't worry, James. I'm not one of those. I would definitely not tell you that the good guy wins. You're welcome. Where do we go? Here? Someone is here. Hello. Oh, easy identification band. Secret doors? No secret doors? Oh, secret door. Open the door, yes. If water.
Eyes on enemy.
Yo, my perfect parry today is on point. Imperial testing station records. Okay, okay. Was that it? It's just for the quest? Okay. Alright. A quest I don't have yet, actually. See why it needs to be raised? Because Stern has money. Tax the rich is what Stern is saying. Tax the rich.
Identify yourself.
I identify. He didn't. I thought he was gonna let me perfect parry right away again. Rude boy. Alright. What's in here? Ammunition. Alright. Because the vitals mostly shuts down your nervous system, and then you don't feel most of the stuff. Wait, what? I missed context. I missed context. James, what do you mean? Are you talking about snake bites? What? What are all the boom booms? Interloper. Oh yeah, that was confusing as crap. I'm gonna pretend like it was all skill. Did I actually stun both of them with that teleport? I feel like I did. Because that was the thing I tried to do, of course. Alright, let's see. Where do we go? FYI, you are basically the government. Paying yourself. I like it, Stern. Well done. Well done. Commit. Oh, there it is. The ID band. Got it. I come here. Yes. This is the second part of the previous post. What? What did you miss? What did you say? You said Liam Neeson playing Durbin's son? And then you said, cause vitals mostly shut down. Are you messing with me? What does Liam Neeson have to do with vitals shutting down your nervous system? This guy's messing with me. Alright, James, alright. No. Yo, he's shooting through the wall. Dude. Dude is shooting through a wall. Is there a reason? Here. Oh, that timing. He literally shot one bullet out of his minigun. Oh, oh, excuse me. Above you. Meow. Let's see. John Elliott says, thinking is a habit, and like any other habit, it can be changed. It just takes effort and repetition. Yes, sir. That's for those of you that don't like thinking, which in theory is most of us. I am not the government, said the government. Let's see. That would be our great and cruel leader, maybe. Yeah, what's up, Miguel? How you doing, bud? How's life treating you? I actually worked with Miguel today. Miguel's chilling right now. He's like fucking Phacil, man. Just works forever. What a weirdo. Fair point, Miguel. Thank you for saying it out loud. Ah, you don't see the first part of the post? No, I don't. That's kind of weird. Maybe my thing just bugged out though, to be fair. YouTube censorship indeed. Someone trying to be the government of Lunara again? Yeah, it's Stern. Stern's always trying to take his rightful place. Alright, so what recipe did I get? Was it worth it? Shadrath's drinker. I have a spark knife. It probably is. So instead of a spark knife, I get a blood drinker? That's probably not a bad deal. Okay, so this is a good one. It is a high level... what are these called? A high level Imperial testing station. So that is fair. Okay, time to get. I will not... You've already... Okay, sorry, I'm not gonna say that out loud actually. I'm gonna start some shit in Canada. It was a good day. Yeah, for sure. We had a good day. Chill shift at the hospital, guys. No worries. Miguel was all cool. Extubating people is what it's called. Removing people off the mechanical ventilator. He's like, hell yeah. Average day in the life of an ICU nurse. Oh, yes. No, it's rental. Is it? It is rental. She tripping balls. I could tell it was rental because the eyes. Tripping balls. Also, let me do this because I feel like I should be consistent at this. Invite to party, rental, and Stern. There you go. See, I can do this. Oh, Stern's already in a party. No. Alright, well, it is what it is. Wait, so where do we go? Oh, we go here. Okay. Hello? Oh, same time. Team players. Okay, we go here, I guess.
Infidel.
Infidel. No. You. You infidel. So we need... Oh, we need something here. Do I scanner? I scanner. Where do we go? We go here. Should I put it again then so you get the info? Yeah, sure. Sure. So Liam Neeson is a snake that takes your vitals and then you lose all your sensory information. Something like that. James has a really good story for us here. Here we go. Hit us, James. Just a regular day. Hell yeah. Has someone watched K-pop Demon Hunters on Netflix? Someone has brought this up before on stream. I think my brother did actually. My brother lives in the US, in the United States. He says it's really good. He says my daughter would love it. So I'm assuming you liked it, Miguel. JK, of course, JK. Just picking, just picking. Apparently it's really good though. And I think Hank has watched it. I think. Let's see. I feel like I go for this first. I go for this first. Yes. Ba-dum-ba-bum. Wait, why was that instant? I cheated because it didn't last very long. I am cheater, man.
Identify yourself.
I identify. Hello. Alright. Thank you for keeping me company, Rental. Let's see. Got him, guys. I hit him with the "you're a 4-year-old girl. I am the coolest." commenting on your headshot as you said it was painful, which probably he or she didn't even felt. That is true. But I'll give you guys a fun medical fact. There was, I don't know the exact number of seconds anymore, but I read an article once that during the, I think it's the French Revolution era, if you will, where they guillotine people. They, there was a scientist that they were going to guillotine. And so, because he knew he was a dead man, he told his co-workers, or his associates, if you will, his scientist associates, he said, hey, after they chop my head off, I'm going to look at you guys, I'm going to blink for as long as I can. Because they knew for a fact that they would still be conscious for a little bit. And so after his head came off, after he got guillotined, I believe it was like somewhere between 10 to 30 seconds where he was. Maybe it's 12, something like that. It's like somewhere between 10 and 20 seconds that he was conscious. Okay, so it's just your head off your body. He's conscious, blinking like this. So yeah, fun fact, guys. Maybe he did feel it. I don't know. It's complicated. Definitely not as easy as you may think. I'm gonna assume that's a fun fact. I don't know. I feel like it's a fun fact. But maybe that's the nurse in me. I know Miguel and Craig are like taking notes. They're like, yo, that is super interesting. But I'm kind of scared everyone else was like, what the... Your dad likes it a lot? Yeah, there you go. Definitely loved it. Just finished it. Okay, I'll probably watch it. I'll probably watch it. Do you feel like it's something that's for everyone or mostly for like gamers and such? Would my girlfriend like it? She's not a gamer at all. I don't know, James. Maybe if you use words like kill or death or something like that, YouTube is like, no, you can't use those words because those are not actually part of real life. So they censor you, which is kind of weird, but okay. Just gonna pretend like YouTube is right. Because I am here subservient to the almighty algorithm. Hello? Oh, you got him good. Let's not talk about actual real life stuff that's important for quality of life. So we can learn to be grateful for what we have. No! Let's accommodate our little precious safety bubbles so we can continue. Never mind, I'm not gonna finish this actually. I'm not gonna finish this rant. So I don't know where that was going, but I'm definitely not gonna finish it. Hello? That doesn't work, alright. Alright, let's see. Where are we at? Let's see. Trying it tomorrow, maybe. Maybe don't guillotine someone at work. All right, much appreciated. Pretty confident your associates are not going to be happy with you, Miguel. It's to protect the kids, Phacil. Yeah. Okay. So, what do you mean to protect the kids? You mean death in itself is something we shouldn't talk about? You know, this is one of those... Okay, all right, we're doing this. All right. If actually let me okay. True story. This happened today, okay? True story. So I had a patient. He was pretty ill. He's been pretty ill for quite a while. COVID for a couple of weeks. And he hadn't seen his grandkids in like 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, okay? And he's a grandpa, so like obviously he misses his grandkids a lot. But so his daughter shows up, right? So that's the mother of the grandkids. And so she brings up, you know, the grandkids haven't seen their granddad. And so I said, how come? Right? And she looked at me like I was stupid, right? Like, what do you mean, how come? Like, do you not see how he's laying here? And I go, no, yeah, I do. I'm asking why him laying here like this prevents you from inviting them over. Right? And then as I said it, like I could tell her facial expression was like, wait, I'm confused. I thought he was the dumb one. Right? And so she was like trying to contemplate it. And I'm not saying she was a dumb person. I'm saying she believed, well, he's sick. And so therefore my kids can't see it because it's too scary. Right? And so she started thinking about it and she talked about it. And apparently she was like, oh yeah, but like my daughter, for example, she has a pretty big problem with medical stuff. You know, it really terrifies her. And I go, I get that. Of course.
Who's that?
Then I said, the problem though is long run. So I said this in front of the man. I said, imagine he doesn't survive this. And I looked at him, right? And I said, that's not the planning and it's looking good for the record. I'm saying if he doesn't, then basically the grandkids didn't have any part in the passing of their grandfather whatsoever. They were not there to support him. They were not there to give him his last hugs. They were not there in the process of it all. And the problem is the kids can feel that you are as their mother, obviously. And so I said, this is a really big problem because then they're basically out of the loop. And that's what they're going to remember as adults. Not my words. This is the research, okay? And so I said, although it feels really smart and safe to protect them, the opposite happens long run because they feel excluded. And so she was like, oh, and then long story short, yeah, she was going to talk to her kids about it and it was going to get arranged. But so coming back to this whole YouTube topic of protect the kids, this is the issue. Right? You can't protect the kids from life, okay? So you're supposed to guide them through it. Right, so another good example, this might be a scarier one. A close friend of my girlfriend, she was young, so she was my age literally, a little bit older. She passed away recently and she had a young daughter, and the young daughter was just completely not involved in the passing of her own mother because she's from a different country, so it's a completely different culture. And so I said that's terrible for her processing, for her mentally. And obviously they intended it to protect her, but it's an absolutely terrible situation because what this girl's going to remember is that when her mother passed away when she was younger, she wasn't there. She didn't get to be there because other people decided for her what she could and couldn't handle. And so if you take these things into account, suddenly, in quotation marks, protecting the kids doesn't sound like the easy, smart way to go. It's actually much more complicated. And so this is one of those things that, yes, of course, obviously, like, you don't want to blatantly hit them with crazy, disgusting, terrifying stuff. Agreed. And maybe that's the reason why they did it, because they just don't know how to filter it properly. Agreed. But to say that it's as easy as just don't let them be confronted with it, they're going to be confronted with it, whether you like it or not. And you may think, yeah, but that's 50 years from now. You don't know. You have no idea. And that's just one of those things that, especially as a nurse, this is intel I would love for you guys to have. So again, if someone, if someone passes away and there's a young kid, you're not supposed to say, oh, they vanished and, you're supposed to say they died, and I'm going to explain to you what that means. And I'm going to explain to you that you feeling sad is a normal thing and that you having to go through this like this is a sad thing, and we're going to be here for you. And unfortunately, there's nothing we can do about this, and we don't like it either. Right? It's something you teach the young kids to cope with it, to process it. So yeah, guys, not as simple, unfortunately. Wish I could clip that, but honestly, I'm happy I got to share it with you guys regardless. But whatever you do, do not take the easy way out. Life is much more complicated. In a good way. Alright, back to chat. Hope you guys appreciate it. The medical intel. I feel like Krieg right now. It's like, I'm so proud of my boy, Phacil. I appreciate you, Krieg. Thank you. Let's see. Censor information about human body because it might get real. There you go. I'm hoping no one gets guillotined in this day and age, okay? Miguel says I'm biased, but I think it's for everyone. No gamers also. Give it a try. It's a kid-friendly movie also. Okay. Let me write this down. What's it called? K-pop Demon Hunters? K-pop Demon Hunters. It's on Netflix? Or what is it on? Netflix? Question mark? I wrote it down. How is lying to kids protecting them? One thing is going to make them weaker. Yeah, so the question, of course, is... Let's say you can't filter it. You don't want them to get randomly confronted with these topics, of course. So I agree, yes. I get that. I get that from a big company like YouTube and Google. I get that they have to do their best to protect, in quotation marks, to protect kids. It's not that simple, though. I don't think it'll ever be that simple. But of course, that's where the nuance will come in always. So yes and no. Let's see. No, I know it was sarcasm, Stern. I used it to make content because that's what I'm actually here for, to try to cheat you guys out of life with false medical wisdom. Because, you know, content creators. Of course it was sarcasm, Stern. I appreciate you, but I've known you for longer than today. I know you're a smart kid, man. Don't worry about it. Let's see. I was 29 when my girlfriend died in my hands while we were waiting for paramedics. No hate or anything. It was how it's supposed to be, and I wasn't prepared for it in the slightest. Yeah. This is one of those topics. I appreciate you being honest as always, James. Yeah. This is the point, right? You don't know when stuff is gonna come. And obviously, we all pray that it's never, right? It's just... everything goes exactly according to our life plan, if you will, but you don't know. You just don't. I goofed. I'm supposed to be here. And I was here already. But I'm distracted with a good medical story, to be fair. Oh, oh. Where is it? What? Oh, I just read this. JK. Was? Ooh. Excuse me. Oh, I'm in trouble. Oh no. Wait. JK, I'm fine. Got away. Nubs. Whoa, the ambush was very real. Alright. Let's see. Yes, Netflix. Okay, thank you. K-pop Demon Hunters. I wrote it down. I got you. Thank you, Miguel. I'll tell my brother you enjoyed it. What's up, Hanky Bowlight? How's life? No. Oh. I did the quest. I hit the hit squad. I done did it, dude. That was a serious hit squad though. Holy crap. YouTube, stop censoring. What I'm trying to say about kids. Definitely keep... I feel like they should just censor Canada. That should fix most of it, right? How's life treating you, Hank? How was your week? Let's see. Thanks, Phacil. It's good to get it out. You should. This is one of those things, right? If you talk about it, it's everything. And if you ask me, from all the kids that I've got to guide around an ICU during very heavy times in their lives, of course, usually grandmas or grandpas, but sometimes, often enough, unfortunately, their parents as well. So young kids with young parents dying. The truth is, oftentimes they'll ask questions and you're like, holy crap, at how smart your brain must be to understand this as a young kid. And the reality of it is, you know, were we really that dumb when we were young? Like, on a lot of aspects, sure. But we don't give kids enough credit for their intellect either. Okay, I do need to take a quick ad break though. So I feel like I go somewhere here. Sit underneath a rock. I need to run a quick ad break because people are going to get slapped with ads. And then content gets interrupted, which is annoying. I need a little... Crevice. This big enough? Deep enough? Enclosed, hell yeah. Okay. I am in crevice. Alright, answering chat and then we take a break. Kids should be exposed to the sorrows of life. Yes. Yeah, they should. Just with guidance, right? That's the point. So I get it from a YouTube standpoint. It's like, I don't know what you're going to talk about, Phacil, so you are hereby censored. Like, I get that. Okay. But to say in total, to me, is not okay. Like, they should... If you ask me, because they do that with everything, right? So if I play a song that is copyrighted, like they'll filter it, right? So I'm like, so why can you not like properly censor it? Like they'll give you, like they can spectate the stuff I talk about. There's plenty of people that, you know, mitigate and filter it. There's plenty of ways to write these types of algorithms. There's, you know, obviously we have AI that can interpret captions. There's all of this. So why hardcore block it, if you will? I think it's bad for the future, honestly. But I'm probably on my own there. People are like, dude, Phacil wants kids to be confronted. Okay, alright, stop. Okay. People die, people get hurt. They must be taught how to deal with it. Yeah. It gives you mental fortitude. Makes you resilient. I once experienced this while working on the oncology ward. Had a patient who was Portuguese, and he and his family only spoke Portuguese. Miguel speaks Portuguese, by the way, guys. His prognosis was very poor, and he was expected to pass away within 3 days, probably. Hours, weeks, months. Short, anyway. The doctor asked me to translate this to his child and partner, and I think, the most difficult thing I had to do. Yeah, but it was the right thing to do. And this is the point, long term, for that partner and that kid. Like, it's absolutely like the very best thing you could have done, because this was reality. If you don't learn to accept reality for what it is, it's going to catch up to you whether you like it or not. Like the whole ostrich strategy of sticking your head in the dirt, it's not going to work for very long. Okay, admittedly, for some people it works for decades, but it'll catch up to you, okay? K-pop Demon Hunters is pretty awesome. You guys are typing too fast. I need to take a break. Life's going well, except for the part where I've been getting wasps. Ooh, that sucks, bud. That sucks. I think there's life hacks for wasps. You should Google how to keep wasps away or something. Of your Eve sky blue. Yeah, stuff like this, see? There's actual life hacks. I feel like Craig is messing with you, but maybe. Oh no, it's not. The theory is they don't realize it's an overhang and think it's open sky, since they build nests under overhangs and stuff. Oh, see. Alright, last one, and then we take break from work and have my living room plagued by 5 to 20 wasps. That's crazy, dude. Okay, alright. I hope you get all the wasps out of your house, man. Holy crap. Alright, BRB, guys. As always, take a break with me. I have to take a break because people are getting hit with ads already. Alright, I'll be back in 5 minutes. Make sure you get up, move around, get a drink, get a snack, go to the bathroom. Just get your proper break in. Catch you guys in 5 minutes. All right, we back. We are back. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Let's see. Flower, 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 flower. I saw a good trap made very cheaply. Yeah, you can Google a lot of stuff. Good wasp traps, I think, are pretty cheap to make. A lot of those life hacks work really well. What is happening? Are we in combat zone? There. We go there. Oh, we need to go to the testing station apparently. Alright. Alright. That's a bit of a flight. Alright. We'll take Thopter? 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 Yes, Thopter. No. Whee! Here? Yeah, okay, we're back here. Alright, let's hope everything respawns so we can get loot. Hello? There we go. Guess not. Thank you, Rental. What's up, Wisdom? How you doing, bud? How's life treating you? Chopping weeds, nice. Gardening or working? Probably working. I feel like it would be really cool if you said gardening. Wisdom just chilling in the garden watching stream. Got his gardener gloves on. Walking around in his working shorts with way too many pockets. Yes? Can everyone see Wisdom like this? Wife beater tank top, I believe is what it's called. Yes? Okay, we searched it. Oh. Eliminate the masquerade assassin. Oh, there's boom booms everywhere. Stop the boom booms. No, it hasn't respawned. Bummer.
I see someone.
They see someone. Hello. One. Two. Oh, before the shield came up. Ho ho ho. Beer. How do we get to the thingamajiggy? Probably through here. Grab the thing. I grabbed the thing. Hey, you guys are in a party. How come you guys haven't invited me? You're mean. Stern and Rental are excluding me from the group. Stern is like, that will be 45 euros. Phacil, thank you very much. Stern. Drop this. This. Probably this. Okay, I have to wait again. I think adding overripe fruits or apple cider vinegar helps. Maybe? That sounds reasonable. I will be monitoring the situation. You're like a war commander, Hank, monitoring the situation for now. Hope the wasps haven't created a nest in my walls. Oh, that would suck, dude. Oy, that is a possibility, I think. Kinda scared now. No, Hank. Planting marigolds is supposed to help keep away insect pests. Also, strong herbs help deter mosquitoes, since they hunt by scent. That's fair. I guess that's the upside to having wasps, right? They eat mosquitoes, I'm pretty sure. Or kill mosquitoes. I think. Pretty confident, actually. Whee! Oh, the teamwork Rental. Oh! Oh, she shot him in the head, I shot him in the chest. Calculated. Where's the ring? ID band, please? Where's the ID band? She found it. Wasps? I don't think so. Maybe you're thinking of dragonflies? Oh, maybe. I thought it was wasps. Google it, Craig. I feel like it's wasps. Something tells me it's wasps. Oh, here they shoot through walls. They shoot through walls. They're cheaters. Oh no, this time they don't. Alright. No, rental! Dude is beefy. Alright, wait. Is rental okay? She's fine. Rental dropped the teleportation thingamajiggy or whatever it's called. Or time stop thingy. Rental's the craziest. Oh yeah. What a relief. Your actions combined with a hefty investment in prudent stores and poison snoopers should be enough to keep me safe from harm. Alright. I got 2 fierce best, whatever that thing does. That's a good sniper actually. Okay. Alright. You want a sniper? You want a 2 fierce best sniper? Because I like the pistol more. I don't really like the zoom in scope. Let's see, what's this? Oh, I already looted this. Alright. Alright, we did it. Finished the quest. Do we have any more quests to do right now? Footsteps of the Fremen. No idea where this is. The border of Misa Taril and Jabal Ifrit al-Garb. Alright. Some wasps attack caterpillars and deposit eggs to reproduce. They do! See, I told you! Wasps handle mosquitoes, guys. Where's Misa Taril? Oh. Oh, so it's somewhere here, apparently. Oh. There it is. Okay, it's on the map. Okay. I need to go sniff sand for science reasons. Bila Kaifa? Oh, wrong way. Which way is out? Up? Is it up? Up is out? Where'd she go? She went over there. Okay, I'm coming. No. Whee! Oh yeah, coordination. Saw that coming. Okay, where do we go? To the border to sniff sandy sand. Okay, that doesn't work. Alright. Okay. Oh. Yes, please. I need to go to... let me see. It's in this direction. That direction. This direction. Alright, let's see. To feed their young. Probably the same reason they're attracted to meat. Or the protein. They get mosquito protein? So are you saying like the mosquito fit boys are the... or the wasp fit boys are the mosquito eaters? That is interesting, right? I told you wasps eat mosquitoes. It's crazy. So Hank probably has no mosquito problem. That's the good news. Welcome back, Stern. That's a corpse. It's a corpse. Yo, the dude has stuff. Alright. That's cray. Right, good to know. Thank you. Very interesting. He has stuff. Stern has returned. Alright. Welcome back, Stern. I'm on my way to sniff some sand for the guild. Or sorry, for Atreides. For Atreides. I am ready. Drink water, guys. Hydration check for all. Is it up there? I feel like it's up there. Yeah, it's up there. Go upstairs. It's like here. Up here. Hello? Oh! No, she knows. She knows. She's too smart. Alright. Where are we going? Wow. Sietch Talab. Bila Kaifa. Okay, definitely didn't run past a bunch of dudes. Come on, stop judo chopping me. Thank you for the assistance. Got judo chopped hard. What the heck? Interesting. But just a random Sietch Talab. Do we go here? Yes, I approached the lock mechanism. They depict a series of planets. A solido projection of a handprint flickers in front of the door. Of course I placed my hand there. What's the worst thing that could happen?
We are the people of Misr. We have known flight and death. The young go on that our people shall not die. Where did our flight begin?
Nilotic al-Uruba.
We grew soft, Wali. So God brought us the weight of kindness to prepare for the typhoon. Name the planet where we lost our way.
Durgrod?
You have failed the proving, young Wali. Return to your...
I done goofed. Can I try again? Of course I can try again.
We are the people. We grew soft, Wali.
So it must be
So
Poritrin.
God, on our wanderings, we came to a planet devoid of gods, where war was constant and violence was religion. Have you learned its name, Wali?
Armontep.
You have failed the proving, young.
Okay, right. Come on.
We are the people of we
Yes,
grew soft on
yes.
our wanderings.
Okay,
We
fine, it
came
was
to a
Bella
planet
Tegis.
You have failed.
Come on!
A large sandstorm is
Alright.
We
Yes,
are the, we
yes,
grew so on
yes,
our wandering. We
yes.
remember the slave cribs where we were held, weeded out, persecuted. Do you remember too, Wali?
Definitely Harmontep.
You have failed the proving, young Wali.
Good lord, alright. Yes,
We are
yes,
the, we grew
yes,
so on our
yes.
wanderings. We remember
Yes.
the slave cribs where
Rosak?
we were held.
I've never heard
weeded
Rosak.
out, persecuted. The thread of the
It was
past
Bela
was carried
Tegis.
by word until we found the poison drug. One of the cursed planets was a blessing for our Sayadina.
Harmontep.
You have failed the proving, young Wali.
It's never Harmontep.
Return to your Sietch and tell your knight of
Come on.
your shame.
Always render more and better service than is expected of you guys. Yes, no matter what your task may be. Especially if your task is to open a freaking door.
We are the
Nilotic
people of we grew
al-Uruba,
soft on our
Poritrin,
wanderings.
Salsa
We
Secundus,
remember the slave.
Bela
The thread of
Tegis.
the past was carried
Must
by
be
word.
Thurgrod.
You have failed the proving, young Wali. Return to your Sietch and tell you.
Why?
We are the we grew on our wandering. We remember the slave cribs where
Alright.
we were held.
Oh, Bela
We,
Tegis.
the thread of the past was so
Rosak.
many planets across so many centuries. Our people broke apart, split, reformed. Some planets we barely remember at all.
Okay, okay, alright. It must be Harmontep.
You have
It's never Harmontep. Okay, alright. Hey, what's up, Mansa? Nice to meet you, man. This is gonna destroy me. Alright. Memory game 101. What's the question? Pizza's the perfect food, guys. Yes or no? Alright, we got this. That's okay. I'll do this through memory. I will do my best. Alright, so it's Nilotic, Poritrin. Oh god. Salsa Secundus, Bela Tegis, Rosak. It's never Harmontep. Please say it's Thurgrod. Okay.
young Wali. But we are almost home. Just one last place of suffering, where our children were taken and made slaves.
You guys don't like pizza? What is the problem with pizza? It's definitely Harmontep.
The time of
I told you it was Harmontep.
young Wali, pass within and seek your Ummah.
Okay, I will seek my Uma. I was definitely humbled. Alright. I know everything about this game rental. Obviously. Drink water, guys. It was Harmontep just once. Yo, who's following me? Is that you, Wally? Oh, does look like rental.
The path of the Zensuni Exodus is rare and hidden knowledge.
I don't know, it felt
You are
pretty...
no Masquerade cultist. Who are you? What do you seek here?
She has pretty eyes. What the crap? I'm interested in Fremen technology. Primitive, yes, but extraordinarily robust.
The Fremen are long gone. Their siege is abandoned. Only their ghosts remain to haunt these halls.
Tech endures where flesh does not. Dart to the face. Hey, what's up, Wardosh? How you doing, bud? It's rental!
That security door is encoded for Fremen biometrics. How did you bypass it?
I just opened it. Don't know how.
Perhaps we can help each other.
Why?
I'm a scholar of Fremen social, cultural, and philosophical constructs, both past and present. They fascinate me. And
Sounds
I've
like a
studied the
con
layout
artist.
of this place. It's a death trap. Between the Masquerade trying to blow their way in and the structural damage left by the Sardaukar, the whole thing could come crashing down.
Yo, I talked to pharmaceutical company representatives. I could tell you she sounds like a con artist. Way too deep of a reference. Maybe Craig and Miguel get it, but alright, never mind. Let's see. Do I cooperate with her? She has pretty eyes. Alright, I'm going full hormones here.
And I have yours. The name's Ari.
Ari? Like Floodlight Ari? Okay. We have a friend who's called Ari in the guild. Okay. It's Ari. It's Flood. Who's coming after me if this all goes wrong, Ari?
I serve no one. Let's say I'm something of a freebooting academic.
See?
And like you,
Con artist.
my interests lie in discovering the true extent of the Fremen eradication. Or more to the point, discovering if that eradication even occurred.
She would not dare threaten my mustache. That is fair. Let's see. How you doing, Wardosh? How's life treating you? I forgot how to say good evening in Ukrainian. Sorry, but... Dobry večer? Bri večer? Dobry večer? I feel like that's right. It is Flood. Alright. Where do your freebooter academic senses figure they're at? I like that.
South, maybe. Arrakis is a big place. And while we like to think we're at the center of all things, in relative terms, the sphere of Imperial influence is rather small. They could be anywhere beyond the deep desert or the Tanzaruft, as it's known to the Ikhwan Bedouin.
Shaddam says they're dead.
Not entirely. I'm sure the Sardaukar massacred them by the thousands. This Sietch bears evidence of that. But you're right. I don't believe the Imperial account, and I'm hoping the truth, or part of it, awaits us inside.
Okay.
If we survive.
What do you mean, if? Okay, right. Why you gotta be so spooky for? This feels very Tomb Raider-y. Is that Dutch? Okay, no darts, right. Alright, I guess we Tomb Raider. Alright. Yes, it's correct. Alright, dobry večer, Wardosh. Dobry večer. How do you say very good in Ukrainian? Help, Wardosh. Oh, this is a complicated puzzle, probably? Is it? Nah, probably not. What is this?
It serves the Emperor to depict the Fremen as barbarous and savage, but look at their craft.
Not
I see
very
them as
savage.
Socially and materially advanced people.
Me
A
too.
people with the innate practicality and good sense to worship a local and very available god.
Fair.
That's also, conveniently, an apex megapredator.
Yes. Like humans. Fair. I've written my first manifesto. Wait, what do you mean? What does that mean? What is a manifesto? Someone give me a definition. I feel like he's using manifesto synonymously for book. Are you? Alright, have fun, Rental, playing Minecraft. Thank you for hanging out. Duze dobre. Yes, duze dobre. Am I saying that right? Very good. Duze dobre. Or duze dobre. Duce dobre. So, what do we do here? Scanner? This one? No. Alright, we go this way. We continue down the corridor, obviously. There's a lot of corridors, okay.
Did you encounter the Masquerade on your way here?
No.
Some kind of cult. Worm worshippers based out of an abandoned power station far to the west.
I definitely did not encounter them.
This far east. But if they found this place, they'll be coming.
I also did not shoot many of them in the face. Deny, 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 guys.
Down here, water discipline would finally be relaxed. Visitors could shed their dusty still suits and find refreshment.
She's really quiet. Why is she so quiet? Is it this? No, dialogue volume is high. What? Okay. Alright then. Manifesto is a short text that's designed to send a short message about a specific topic. For example, there's an Agile manifesto, a set of declarations about how to work in Agile methodology. Oh, what did you write a manifesto about? This is exciting. Because you still do coding, right? I think you're a software engineer? If I remember correctly, Wardosh? Yes, exactly. Rental needs to write manifesto with Stern. For the Phacil Gaming Minecraft server, yes.
Looks like there's no other way forward. I hope you brought your cut array.
I did. Oh. I need to drop some weight. In game. Maybe out of game. 3.5 full. Okay, we can drop this. Oh. I did it. No. Where we go? Here? What's the quote? Yes, this is a good metaphor for how I believe I got to a point where I was happy with my personality and my traits. I got rid of the stuff I didn't like. Works just as well. Probably better than trying to adopt stuff you do like. Let's see. In the US, manifesto kind of has a negative connotation to it. It is frequently associated with communism as well as terrorist bombers. Oh. Alright, maybe don't use manifesto or Doge. Maybe do, I don't know. I don't know. Boom. Please no.
Barracks were through here, I believe. And likely an armory. It's probably for the best that this way is impassable.
Oh. Not passable. Okay. Decided to blend philosophy and IT practices, like making philosophy open sourced and allowing anyone to change ad. I like that. That's cool, dude. But what did you write in the manifesto? What is it about? The only manifesto I've ever heard of from the US is the communist one. Oh yeah, so this is what Creek's talking about. Canadians don't have a manifesto? Maple syrup manifesto?
Don't touch the dead. It's standard Sardaukar doctrine to booby trap the bodies of their fallen enemy.
That's good to know. They booby trap. Cool.
I believe the Sietch power plant would probably be through there, and the air filtration systems beyond that. Many of these doors also led to exterior water keepers would have maintained external dew collectors and wind traps. An extensive and lossless pipe system would deliver the gathered water to various catch basins and cisterns throughout the Sietch. However, all water would eventually return to the main reservoir.
She knows a lot. Okay. Then what do we do? Do we zap? Okay, I'll switch her. Let's see. Do we... No, probably go the other way then. Okay. Let's see. That sounds like a paraphrase of another famous sculptor quote. Honestly, all these famous quotes repeat themselves. Just different famous people saying the same stuff most of the time. If you ask me anyway. The wisdom doesn't change, obviously. Just the person saying it. They're making me play sculptor. Okay. Okay.
Our first goal on Arrakis is grassland provinces. We will start with these mutated poverty grasses. When we have moisture locked in grasslands, we'll move on to start upland forests, then a few open bodies of water, small at first, and situated along lines of prevailing winds with wind-trap moisture precipitators spaced in the lines to recapture what the wind steals. We must create a true sirocco, a moist wind, but we will never get away from the necessity for wind traps. This ecological transformation of Arrakis relies upon us controlling 3% of the energy surface. Only 3% to start a self-sustaining system. Learn this lesson well. Our transformation begins in the plantations of the south and proceeds in simple steps. To begin, bind the dunes using grass. Secondly, create deep plantings in the shelter of the downwind face. Finally, introduce burrowing animals to aerate the soil. You will be tested on how well you have learned to recognize the language of the ecological transformation.
Oh
Remember
no,
your
it's a
lessons,
puzzle.
and the door to the future will open.
Okay, grass. Grass. Yeah, doing... Oh. Wait. Oh god, he needs to... Alright.
To begin, bind the dunes using grass.
Find the dunes
Secondly,
using grass.
Create deep plantings in the shelter of the downwind face. Finally, introduce burrowing animals to aerate the soil. You will be tested on how well you have learned to recognize the language of the ecological. To begin, bind the dunes using grass. Secondly, create deep plantings in the shelter of the downwind face. Finally, introduce burrowing animals to aerate the soil. You will be tested on how well you have learned to recognize the language of the ecological transformation. Remember your lessons, and the door to the future will open.
Oh boy, alright, this is one of these.
Bind the dunes using grass.
No! We're stuck here, guys.
Deep plantings in the shelter of the downwind face. Finally,
the downwind face.
Animals to aerate the soil. You will be tested.
What's the downwind face?
To recognize the language of the ecological transformation. Remember your
shelter?
Lessons, and the door to the future will open.
No. This one. Oh man, I didn't think this game was gonna do me like this. Alright, well done. Well done, devs. I just chipped away everything that is not David. Is attributed to Michelangelo, referring to his process of sculpting the iconic statue of David from a large block of marble. I like that. That's a good quote. And it's true for us as well as people, though. That's why I like the quote. I think a lot of times we focus way too much on what we should do and not enough on what we just should stop doing. which is probably faster, realistically speaking. The modern world is a digital jungle where attention manufactures truth. Predators hunt it, algorithms feeding on hope and fears exploiting human nature, hollowing us out. We choose to resist. Oh, this is deep, dude. Alright. Main topic, culture is a software. It is wrong because it produces suffering. So we patch it. Manifesto is the patch. Or at least super interesting, dude. How long did this take you out of curiosity? You have a Canadian manifesto? Okay, alright. Wait.
To begin, bind the dunes using grass. Secondly, create
bind the dunes
shelter of the downwind face.
Using grass. Crap.
Introduce burrowing animals to aerate the soil. You will be tested on how well you have learned to recognize the language of the ecological transformation.
Bind the
Remember your
dunes using
lessons,
grass. Bind
and
is
the door to the
this.
future will open.
I got the grass wrong. Bind the dunes. This. Bind the dunes using grass.
To begin, bind the dunes using grass. Secondly, create deep plantings in the shelter of the downwind face.
Deep
Finally,
plantings.
introduce burrowing animals to aerate the soil. You will be tested on how well you have learned to recognize the language of the ecological transformation. Remember your lessons.
Oh, thank you for
and the
typing,
door to the
Mental.
future
Deep planting
will
in the
open.
shelter of the downward face. Wait. Deep planting is probably just this. Alright, so planting. What is shelter? Is this shelter? No, that's mountain. Shelter is the house. Oh. And what did she type? In the shelter of the downwind face. I feel like I saw it. There we go. Downwind. The J's. I got the first one wrong though, I'm pretty confident.
Brilliant work.
Oh yeah, I did. Okay, right. What was the first one? Bind the dunes using grass. Oh. Bind the dunes. So this needs to be grass. 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 Dunes.
Very good.
There we go. That's the last one. Introduce burrowing animals to aerate the soil. Burrowing animals to aerate the soil. What's up, Dark? How you doing? It's a puzzle. It's terrifying. Wayne Dyer says, peace is the result of retraining your mind to process life as it is, rather than as you think it should be. Yeah, perspective, guys. It's all perspective. Wait, introduce... How you doing, Dark? How's your week, bud? Introduce burrowing animals to aerate the soil. So animals pretty clear. Oh no, Rento's lying to me.
To begin, bind the dunes using grass. Secondly, create deep plantings.
Have a good
in the
one, Hank.
shelter
Thank
of
you
the
for hanging out,
downwind
bud.
face. Finally, introduce burrowing animals to aerate the soil. You will be tested on how well you have learned to recognize the language of the ecological transformation. Remember your lessons, and the door to the future will open.
Introduce burrowing animals to aerate the soil. Aerate. The good news is I only need to say, oh, it's already said. So I could just swap through this one until I get it.
You share the knowledge of a Fremen pre-adolescent.
Yes.
This must be the way.
I am the smartest person alive. Oh yes. Oh yes. What is this?
Come to the private living areas of the Sietch proper.
Yeah.
In the Sietch community, the leader was known as the Naib, and the various knives were often jealous of each other and liked to measure their relative influence by the number of hearths they commanded within their Sietch. Sietch Talab is a smaller Sietch hosting roughly 500 hearths. Sietch Tabor, by comparison, the community Hines lived within, was said to host well
I mean,
over
Maxer and me
2,000.
is struggling. Alright, let's see. I've shared the link in Discord. Oh, thank you, Wardosh. To his manifesto. So we're allowed to modify it? I missed the area of void key. FML. What is the area of void key? Doing pretty good. Nice. How's your week, bud? What have you been up to? I am the puzzle game. Please, no more puzzles. Just let me shoot something. I will shoot it. I will shoot it good. Please, no more puzzles. I beg. I beg. Still reading, but I want to point out that the background image makes some of the text harder to read. Wait, what background image? Wait, what? Okay. Craig is gonna have to point that out to me.
That's the masquerade. I was hoping
I like the image, but think placed differently might be a good idea. Oh, I think you're talking to Wardosh. Okay. Alright, we are here. This is good loot. Holy crap. Spooky dookie. Where are we here? More loots? Just loots? Lots of loot.
A death still. The place all Fremen end up at death, so they may return their water to the tribe. That script upon the platform reads, "The water of the tribe shall reveal the path." And I believe the path in question is related to the secret that's brought us both here. And while you were clearly no Fremen, you were able to pass their biometric locks without tampering or delay. Whatever lies beyond here, I believe your blood is the key.
Leave my blood alone, woman. I like my hemoglobin level exactly where it is. That's a nurse statement. Let's see. By the way, Phacil, how'd you like the Bat Metal trilogy? No, I forgot it again. I'm writing it down. Give me 1 second. Let me see. Check Bat Metal trilogy. Check Bat Metal trilogy by James Whiskey. Okay, I will get it this time. I wrote it down in my own WhatsApp. I'll never forget. My apologies, James. I don't know. Yes, you can modify it. It's a public repository. You can propose changes and I will merge them. Nice. Okay. Very cool. Question of the day. I feel like my emotions feel very foreign to me because I don't really know how to handle them when I feel them sometimes. That is definitely worth exploring, Dark. So is it something that you feel is kind of like spooky to explore your emotions? Or do you feel like there's probably, it's probably just a you haven't done it thing? Let's see. And yeah, design still needs changes. Just put this all together today. Okay, no worries. No worries. Krieg is always on your face as soon as you do anything, because he's like the master criticizer, in a really good way, to be fair. So definitely take his feedback, write it down, and get on it. Stern is telling me to hurry. Why? Why, Wally? Are you not Bila Kaifa? I have to do this as well. Oh, sorry. Alright. The room is occupied. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't even know where to go. Wait, what did she say I needed to do? I completely missed what she said I needed to do. Wally? Oh, there's a big button. Rotate the ring. I know how to do this. Do I, actually? Outer ring, middle ring. No! You goofies. You're kidding. Is there an inner ring? There is an inner ring. They gave me another puzzle, guys. Why would they do this to me? Oh, good lord. Oh, but if you do the middle one, only the middle and outer rotate. If you do the outer, only the outer, and if you do the inner, all of them rotate. Right? I think. Yeah, that's correct. Okay. And assuming the middle one's correct, which it probably isn't, should be good to go. Okay. Wally? Hello, can you move? I'm trying to solve 20 million year old puzzle. We're gonna be here a bit. No. 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 I definitely got this wrong. Did I?
Very good.
Wait. Is that right? Wally? Yo. Did I get this right? Now what? Did I do it? She said very good. It looks good. What do we do though, Wally? Oh. No, Wally, no. Why did I get a helmet for this? Look at that, I'm Blade. That's a movie reference for everyone born in the 90s. Although actually Deadpool 2 has it now too. Never mind. Or 3? Deadpool 3? I don't know. I done cut my hand. There's no way that little bit of blood fills up this whole thing. Come on. Alright, well. I said nothing. Doing too much at one time. No problem, Creed. Yeah, it's just very rare. Like sadness? What do you mean? You exploring your emotions? You can explore happiness and stuff too. The rest is Kool-Aid. You are right. Thank you, Rental. Cutscene.
Greetings, and Sabakul. If you are watching this, I am likely dead or captured. I came to Sietch in the same condition you find it now, abandoned and despoiled. I must have triggered some kind of hidden alarm, because the Sardaukar were at my heels before long. They found me. I haven't long, so listen well. I was brought to this planet, like you and many others, with one overriding directive: find the Fremen. But when I finally came face to face with my quarry, I did not find the villains as described by the Communinet or the Emperor. Instead, I found a noble people being drawn into a conspiracy not of their making. A conspiracy extending from the very heart of the Imperium to the dark corridors of... I have to go. They don't know where I am right now, but I can't risk them finding what I leave for you. I wish there was more time. I have much to tell you, but your mere presence in this secret chamber indicates that the ones who sent us will not stop until they achieve their aims. I have hidden the details of my journey on a mimetic film locked within the safe on the wall. As with the security door and the death still, our blood is the key. And now, I lead the Sardaukar as far from here as I may. Ma salam.
He didn't say Bila Kaifa. Alright. Alright, ma salam. Use blood to open safe.
Who are you really?
What do you mean?
This film is encrypted with a kind of protection I've only encountered in the restricted section at the Nemesine Library on Artesia.
Okay.
I believe that encryption was of Ixian origin.
How do we decode?
That's not good. We need an Ixian decoder to access whatever is on this, and I have access to the resources of a great house.
How do I know you won't just run off?
Don't be concerned. I'll reach out when I have more information. If we Atreides are known for anything, it's our stiff-necked honor.
Okay.
Besides, as a mystery, you rank right up there with this film. Parting with people is a sadness. A place is only a place.
Oh, that's a good quote. All right. All right. Just gonna pretend like I don't remember Stern telling me to hurry. I appreciate you, Dark. I appreciate you. I mean, yeah, I just don't experience some of them very often, so I kind of panic. The art to it is asking yourself why you would panic, right? We were talking about, like as a nurse, like having to talk to young kids when like their parents or grandparents are dying. It's something that's terrifying, obviously, the first time you have to do something like that. And then as you practice, then you get better at it. And that's literally true for everything. And so if you catch yourself panicking over your emotions, one of the best things you can do is to, it's hard of course, but try to pause and ask yourself what exactly you're so scared about. Most of the time you'll find there's nothing really rational there. So if you just prevent your emotions from taking over, you're okay. What was that? Superhero landing? And then once you figure that out, like, it'll get easier to react. Oh, I get to shoot things in the dudes in the face. I said things, but that is the weirdest helmet I've ever seen.
Correct. I'm going to try to draw them off. I'll make contact when I have the film decrypted.
Infidels! The lightning worm cannot be deceived! You will pay for your desecration in blood! After them! Do not let them escape!
Escape? What exactly do you think my plan is? Mascaretti? Oh, oh. I miss. Oh. Oh, excuse me. They stopped moving. Oh, cheater, man. Oh, yo, karate kick, dude. Oh. Alright, give me 1 second. 1 second. Oh, come on. Chop. I miss. Was that all the Mascaretti? No. Oh, too far. Too far. Oh! Did I get him? Mascaretti style? Hello? Where's the bad guy? Yeah, I needed to do a flip. She's right. No. Where do we go? Do we follow the chick? She went into the side thing. Do I leave? Find your way out. This is not out? Are you serious? I don't mind if rental gets all my loot. She can keep. I'm assuming it's down here. Do I die? No. Okay. Alrighty. Where is the exit? I just want exit. Alright, so it's probably that way then. But that's the only way left. Or it is down there. Okay. Oh. More loot! Why is this game so hard? It's definitely not a skill issue. Because I am the very best that ever was. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, I can't go this way. Alright, I'm not Ash Ketchum. I give. I can't examine it anymore either. Do we go up? Oh. Can I not? What do you mean? Alright, let's see. Off the bed. Have a good one, James. Thank you for hanging out, bud. Catch you on the next one. Rest well. Can't. Must be downstairs then, would be my guess. It's definitely not up here. There's an open door, is that what you're saying? So I have to click a button. Oh, here's an open door. Is that right? No, it's not. It's not. Where's exit? No. No, exit. Maybe it's the staircase from where I dropped down? What? No, it's not. It blocks me. It doesn't let me up. It's not this. Oh. JK. Alright. Need to press E. Alright. I forgot to press E. I've considered getting good. I'll skip it for now. Thank you for the feedback, Toaster. Ooh, random green weapon. I can't grab it. Full bags. Oh, yeah. Alright. I'm amazing. Oh, wait. What do you mean journey introduced? There's more? I thought I was done sniffing. No, there's more. I do need to go back to base first though. I really need to drop some stuff in the base. What's the quote? The Dalai Lama says the way to change others' minds is with affection, not anger. This is 100%. If you ever... One sec. Oh, it doesn't make so much noise anymore. I was gonna say, if you're ever in a situation where you have to try to convince someone, there's a reason why quotes like this by the Dalai Lama, but also, I don't know if it translates well to English, but there's a quote that's in Dutch that's like, you attract more bees with, or more flies with honey than something else. And basically it comes down to, if you have to pick, be nice, it works better. Getting someone to do what you want is always easier if you're nice. So yeah, keep it in mind always. The best way to get someone to do what you want is to explain to them why you want it. And then if they agree with you, they'll do it on their own accord. Now if they don't agree with you and you need them to do it and you were nice about it, well then you have two choices. Either you move on and you accept that this is not the person that's gonna help you out, or you try the other method, but that's gonna go pretty wild depending on your social situation. So we're gonna see. So definitely, always do your best to be nice, basically. It's very rare for you to be nice to someone and for them to not want to cooperate, actually. That's probably the best fun fact. Back to base.
Are you there? I've been trying to
here.
reach you for a while. I haven't managed to find an Ixian decoder for the mnemic film anywhere.
Oh.
And that is unusual, given the resources I have access to. It's as if they've been deliberately removed from the face of Arrakis. I'll keep looking, but I wanted to let you know. Keep your eyes open. Maybe one of the towns has a black market trader who kept one in stock. I'll be in contact.
Okay, okay. I will keep looking. Keep looking. Rest well, James. First try for the door, baby, Stern says. Okay, Stern's amazing. Oh, schematics. Let me drop some stuff in base. More schematics. Yes. Probably chop that weapon up here. I think this is the loot. Yeah, there we go. Oh, there it is. 2 fierce best. Probably dismantle that. Recycle, I mean. Recycle this. This. Looks good. Alright, let's drop some stuff in storage. Had to rewind stream to find the gun. What gun? What gun did you find? Huh? There was a gun inside the thing? The instance? Let's see. This. I dropped my resource scanner. That's not right. Give back. Did it. Whoa, that was pretty good actually. Good emptying of storage. Very nice. Oh, I forgot that there's... Opa. Oh. Oh, there it is. Yes, sir. There it is. Oh, this as well. Ornithopter thingamajiggy? No. Up here. Oh. Oh. Yes. Got it. Dropped it. Life is beautiful. The one you left? The green one? Oh, sorry. It's a quest only unique, non-farmable. No, that sucks. Alright, you can have it, rental. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hello, Ariadna. How you doing? How's life treating you? Before we continue this talk, I do need to take a quick break because people are getting slapped with ads. Alright, guys. Quick break time. Quick break. Get up, get a drink, get a snack, move around, go to the bathroom. You know the drill. Catch you in 5. I'm back. All right, let's see. We are back. Hello, every nyan nyan. You are a bird. You wanna fly away? Whoa. Congrats. Congrats, Siren. That's crazy. Wow. That's super cool. Congratulations. What did you apply for? What are you studying? How have you been? How was your week? What part of you feels unexplored? All these questions here, and take your time. Or don't. Both are fine. As long as you answer all of them. Where do we go? I have done the epilogue. Black market tech. Oh. I need to go to Harko village. Harko village. Alright. Hello? Up there? Excuse me? There we go. This side probably? Alright. What did you get into study, Siren? I'm curious. Information systems and programming? Is that like what do they teach you? Obviously I'm not a tech person, but I am curious. Is that like information systems and programming, is that software development ish? Like learning how to code and stuff? Like what direction do I have to think here? Again, talk to me like I'm stupid, because I'm not, but I am. Generally IT? Okay, cool. Nice. So what do you think are your ambitions with it? What would you like to do with it? I mean... What's the idea? Stop overheating. Alright. Are you sure this is the correct way to go? Probably, right? Oh no. I was crashing. Carrier ornithopters are smaller variants of the carryall, capable of lift. I was reading. No. I want Harko Village, which is here. Track location. No. I require fuel. Probably? Probably not. Yes. Probably don't need water. Hey, other people. We go to the Harkos. I confirm. Hello, 2IQ. Oh, here's a quote by 2IQ, guys. He sent this to me in Discord. He said, hey, if you had $86,000 and $86,400 in your bank account and someone stole 10, would that upset you, and would you throw away the rest of it? Yes or no? So that's the other 86,390. Ideally, like software development, I think. Maybe game development, even though I don't know how to get into that. Seems less reliable. Yes, I agree that making money is a big thing, but also important to realize that you do have to do it for a long time. So make sure you enjoy it as well. And I know there's a lot of people who are like, oh, just get a job, make money, and then do the thing you love on the side or afterwards. I'm not a big fan of that. I feel like at least you should try to get something that does both. And just keep in mind that you should get something or aim for something that does both. And if you can't, then okay, sure. then just accept that it's not what you wanted it to be. It's not your dream job. Make a living off of it, and then do the thing you actually want to do on the side. But I feel like that serves a much better place as a plan B, not a plan A. Alright, where do we go? We're in Harko village.
Still sniffing scraps.
Ah, whatever. Eat it. Let's see. No, 2 IQ. He's right. For those of you that would throw it, I would throw away the rest of the money. It's tainted. Alright. Of course, the answer is no. You don't throw away the other $86,000, okay? And so the point is, when someone annoys you, they take 10 seconds of your time. And there's 86,400 seconds in a day. So make sure if someone annoys you, you don't throw away the rest of the day. That was the metaphor. It's a really good metaphor. Good to keep in mind. What is... Alright, this is very hardcore. Very much hardcore. Do you have stuff?
You're back.
Yes. Do you have stuff for me? I don't have money actually. But does she have stuff for me? No, she doesn't. Yeah. What about you?
I see. Oh, you will be wanting a dram of my water.
You literally just have water. Okay. Okay. Who are you?
Hello. If you're planning to head out to collect spice, I have all that you need.
Spice man. Okay, right. Where's the quest marker? There it is. Alright. Where do we go? Say hello to 2IQ again. Tell them thank you for the quote. Oh, what's happening? Oh. Zantara.
That is Zantara's bat!
Oh snap. Yo, that person phased through me.
You are not the lion, but that is his beast.
Come on. He hit me in the back of the head, so now I'm cockeyed. I see double. The back part of our brain is our occipital lobe, responsible for vision. Medical jokes. Ahaha.
Let's make
Medical
this
dad
quick.
jokes.
I am transport you any time now. Demo, Azat, and whoever you are, get out.
Okay.
And you. I don't know you. And that's a problem because it's my job to know everyone around here. Even the degenerate smuggler I declined to name as Mara Effendi. Of course I know that rogue. It's my job to know, and I'm good at my job. But then you come along to make me look bad in front of my superior. You were sighted fleeing the scene of a terrible crash. A prison transport, as I understand it, carrying work crews bound for Neo-Carthag. But here's the strange thing. We recovered the crew and passenger manifests. And what do you think we found? All hands were accounted for. 87 names, 87 bodies. Which brings us back to our central mystery. You. Who are you? How did you come to be on that shuttle? But most importantly, how are you known to the Fremen outlaw Zantara?
Avdo Prejt Kiva.
The Sardaukar say he helped you, and only you.
Spado Has.
It's a shame we've not the time to dig deeper. I'm sure you would have much to share given the proper incentive. But alas, my expertise is required elsewhere. And while the Sardaukar are many things, jailers, they are not.
So then, you may take your secrets to the grave. We will find and kill your Fremen confederate in any event.
No slight to you, Tors. I just thought that this interrogation might benefit from my visage.
That dude's facial hair is even more impressive than Stern's.
You see, Sub-Prefect, hypnoligation. This prisoner was deliberately layered with a compulsion, and my face is the trigger. Enough of this. So a mystery within a mystery. Who did this to our prisoner and why? And what does it have to do with Zantara the Lion? Bring them.
Fascinating. Your compulsion is designed to react only to the sight of my real face. This projection allows us to talk face to face, so to speak. I am Count Hazimir Fenring. I serve the Emperor as observer and confidant, and I keep his Sardaukar from getting too far off the leash. You've heard the expression, the spice must flow. I am the man who ensures that it continues to do so. So, having established who I am, we turn to you, an escaped prisoner, a survivor. But every person carries their past with them. Who are you? I'll be the judge of that. Though another lost soul on an Imperial prison transport is hardly noteworthy.
Look at those sideburns!
What is noteworthy is this sequence of events. A crashed prison transport. An escaped prisoner rescued by the outlaw Zantara. Finally, an insidious form of compulsion that forces the subject to kill themselves rather than be subject to my presence. It's almost flattering. Do you remember who gave you this compulsion? Do you know how it came to be?
No.
As you will, then. And then Zantara rescues you from the wreckage of the ship. Why you? What is your association with him? Truth be told, I am less interested in the outlaw. The Sardaukar want his head, but my interests rarely align with those of the Imperial Legion. No, I am mostly interested in whoever did this to you, and whether there is a way we can help each other. I can use someone like you. Someone who can survive in difficult situations. And in return, I promise you answers.
What do you want me to do?
For now, do nothing. Enjoy your freedom. But when you are ready, make your way to Hanevar's bar in Harko village. Find my contact.
Sign language.
That will let her know who you are. Be discreet. The one ones who did this to you are powerful and subtle. I cannot protect you from their compulsion. We've spoken long enough. I will have the guards return your weapons and put you out in the street. I will keep my agent apprised of what I learn. I leave you with this. Do not waste sorrow over the aristocracy of misfortune. You have your life to live.
Okay, bye. Alright, we are getting into the nitty-gritty. The prospect of having to work at all is rather a downer. Not if you like the work, you'll see. But IT both seems the least unpleasant field, and is also one of the most well paid here. Nice! I don't plan to stay here, plan is after college, so I'm instantly moving to Kazakhstan, comparably much more free, and then eventually somewhere good. Nice, very cool. I hope you have a good future ahead of you, Ariadna. Do your best, that's all you can do, alright? But you know that. The mask calves look like the ones from the Morrowind city. I think that's an Elden Ring reference. Not Elden Ring. Elder Scrolls reference, there we go. I can do this. I just got captured on purpose, Stern. Dude sounds like a commissar. Fair. Alright, okay.
I've been waiting for you.
Oh no, it's him. Where you been?
Keeping an eye on things. Dodging Sardaukar patrols. Making sure that everyone who was looking for me was looking in the wrong places.
That's amazing, he's just here.
The Sardaukar let you go. Either you told them something valuable enough to buy your freedom, or you've been working for them all along. Which is it?
I told them no, okay, wait. Why should I tell you anything?
You owe me a water debt, Offworlder. For dragging your carcass out of that shipwreck and saving your life. Have you no honor?
You're right, I owe you.
Then tell me what happened in there.
I will.
This compulsion. Fenring seems unusually interested in you. I warn you, Offworlder. He's a dangerous man.
I'm a dangerous man.
He's one of the best duelists in the Imperium. But he is the Emperor's right hand. A man who works from the shadows. Whoever gave you this compulsion must not want their secrets or knowledge of your mission to fall into his hands.
What do I do?
Do nothing, Offworlder. Carry on exactly as Fenring has asked. He's almost certainly watching you. Your best hope is to do as he bids. Meet his contact. Carry out their assignments. Pay attention. Anything Fenring asks you to do will serve a double purpose. Plans within plans.
What will you do?
I'll do what I always do, Offworlder. Make sure you don't get killed.
Appreciate you. I'll go. Yo, he's a spooky dude. Alright, have a good one, quick. Thank you for hanging out, bud. Catch you on the next one. Alright, where do we go? The Fenric's contact is here. Alright. I think there's probably a quest I should do here. For level 3. What's it called? Bene Gesserit?
Oh, we meet again. The rhyme of your stride betrays you. Oh, you're in dubious luck, then. I am an adept of the Gnaz school.
Oh, yeah. You are the sword master.
Memory of Saren Valen. A memory is enough to thrash you. Keep your distance.
Easy, mean you no harm.
Seems there's an old custom on this cruel planet to cast the blind out among the dunes for burial by way of Wormbelly. Okay. Several curs accosted me to uphold that tradition. I scribed regret upon their flesh in so bold a signature as they won't soon forget. On guard.
Teach me.
Whether you are worthy or not, my days of training are long gone. Still, there's something you could do for me, and maybe we can reach an accord.
Okay.
In a recent scrape, I gave as good as I got. Oh, but the knaves made off with the last possession that is important to me. The hilt of my old Gnaz sword. Find out who did this, and I would find myself obliged to you. Off
I
you
will
go then.
do it. Farewell. I will do. I joined the party of Stern. I did it. He's a blind man who will knee you in the face when you're not looking. It's crazy. Alright, where do we go? Hello? Can I not scroll up there? What's happening? Okay, guess not. I think she's Bene Gesserit.
You're back.
I complete contract.
Well then hand it over. You took long enough.
Come on.
This is fascinating.
She's right, actually.
The late planetologist Pardo Kine's influence on Fremen culture is more profound than I suspected. His ecological language and framework can be found in every aspect of Fremen life after a certain point. You've done well.
Who's Pardo?
He was a man of science, an advisor to the Emperor, dispatched here to learn the secrets of melange.
Did he?
We don't know. While Kynes continued to transmit detailed reports of his geological findings, he lived a second and secret life with the Fremen.
Train me.
I've been waiting for you. Time is of the essence. I have discovered that a key to understanding Pardo Kynes' influence on Fremen culture is contained in what he refers to as an ecological lexicon.
What is a lexicon?
The Udum bears obvious signs of Kynes' influence, but his secret base has never been located. I would start there.
I'll find it. I will find it. Have a good one, Miguel. Thank you for hanging out, bud. Good luck with your shift tomorrow, man. Catch you on the next one. Rest well, but hope you had fun. Alright, let's see what she has.
Still alive, are you?
I am still alive. Interesting. Interesting. Shaddam 4 portraits. Alright. I accepted contract. I must go to the other. Alright. Where's the quest? Bartender? Serve me up some Imperial betrayal. Contract made out of a group of sandflies to punish. Oh, that's a different quest, right? Never mind. Where is the contact? Probably the bartender. I think I've spoken to someone who was deaf. Is it her, actually? Hello, Alter Gaib.
Welcome back.
No, she's not. It's not her. It's not her. Where's deaf person? Probably just up there. Okay. Lexicon is like which words someone uses, I think. Just generally. Oh, okay. Like vocabulary. Here's Stern.
Ah, a kitten wanders in from the dark, lost and afraid. Can I help you, kitten?
Meow. I make the hand gesture.
I like to think that Fenring has good taste in his acquisitions. But you look like a problem to me.
I solve problems.
Solve problems? That's one way to look at it. We all do the dirty work of Count Fenring. Even my father bends his thick neck when Fenring calls.
I work for the Atreides.
What Fenring has in mind won't compromise your loyalties. It might test the edges of your morality, but the good Duke is already doing that.
What do you need?
Oh, not me, kitten. This is Fenring's show. He wants you to do a little wet work. Assassination. Straight from the handbook. Educational and thrilling.
There's a book?
Oh, it's a boring old book from almost 10,000 years ago. A list of ways to kill people, and the weapons you can use under the Great Convention.
That makes sense. It must be called the Karma Sutra. I like it. Yes. Let's see. Why would Fendring want me
his
to look at
instructions
this?
were very specific, kitten. You're going to learn the how and why of the Assassin's Handbook. Ready to get to work?
Let's get on with it.
To whisper to you, kitten, the glutton and the paranoid. Which do you want to hear about?
Life begins at 30. Yes or no, team? I know plenty of you guys are below it, so it's a yes for me. No, don't do this, Mr. Cole. And what's up, bud? How you doing? The glutton.
A new leader has risen amongst the slavers of the Haga Basin. We know almost nothing except this. His appetite is voracious.
He eats.
The Assassin's Handbook teaches us of chaumas, poison in the food. Take this file, find this leader, and poison his food. Your way has been prepared. Our agent, Petir, hides among the slavers. Find Petir, and he will tell you what he knows. If you are caught, you do not know me. You have never heard the name Fenring. Do you accept?
I'll go fetch. I will go get glutton. Easy. That's when you start dying. Alright, Rental. Alright. Thank you, Dark, for the support. I appreciate you. That's when you start dying. Okay, alright. 30. Well, technically you start dying the moment you're born. Oh ho! Got it. Easy peasy. Easiest statement of life. Oh, you got it as well. Oh yeah, Rental. Well done. That's exactly right. Very true. Apoptosis starts upon birth. Yes, ma'am. A milestone is 25 because you have a deficit of replenishing. And also because your brain fully develops around that age, right? So the stuff you say actually starts mattering. Okay, now I'm picking on everyone below 30. 25. I stop. I stop. Come on. Alright, team. Alright. Okay. Maybe no. Speedrun life any percent? No. No. Okay, to the Haga Basin. To the Haga Basin. No. Yo, does this actually fuel up my thing outside of the open world? Probably not, because there's water as well, which is weird. To the Haga Basin. Confirm. I feel like this game is going to be really big, because if they have such an open world and there's only like 3 spots to visit right now, it's crazy to think what they can add. Could be pretty big. Maybe don't stay on the sand. No. Alright, we'll go there. Good. Fremen South? What do you mean Fremen South? What? Was? What is he saying? Start? What do you mean Fremen South? Random Fremen South. Yes, John Lennon, thank you, sir, for the wisdom. Oh, something they can add? Yeah, that's true. That is true. They can add Fremen South. We took the opposite quests. Uh-oh. You didn't want to kill the glutton? Okay. You don't like killing the glutton, Stern? Why no? It's a glutton. Food is good. That's exactly why you should kill the glutton. Then you have more food. Alright. Fremen are dead. Blood is full. Hell is full. I don't know. I feel like there's always room for more. I'm pretty confident. Pretty confident. Alright. We go. Search for Petir at the Kidder Shadows slaver base. Okay. So I'm assuming I blast him in the face. Yes. Blast dude in face. Hello? Blast Kedir. Have I been here? I feel like I have. Oh. Kedir. Yo, hello. Kedir is down there apparently. So far so good. Ultra kill? What? I feel like that's Mr. Cool probably, right? Oh, come on. Good. I probably should suction some blood. I suction blood. Oh. Stab first. I was like, what? He's still alive? What the heck? Judgment? I still haven't looked into Ultra Kill. You guys have good quotes from Ultra Kill. Oh, spice. Wait, why is that unlocked? I got this here last time as well. Interesting. Okay. Okay. I can spell the entirety of Gabriel's monologue without a single mistake, but I can't spell fuel right. Priorities. Well done, Mr. Cool. Hello, Normal. How you doing, bud? I don't fully get the question of the day, but the first thing that comes to mind is motivation. So, like, if you were to dissect your personality, what would you say is a part of you where you're like, I don't really feel like I'm in touch with that part of me? So, for example, I said physicality. I think I can probably push my body physically to a much better state than it's in. And I had a phase in my life where I did that quite a bit actively, but I never pushed it like min-max style. Like, obviously you guys have gamed with me, and you can min-max the crap out of your body as well, of course. And I never did that, and I feel like it's something I'll probably end up doing at some point. But never did.
Leave me alone. Unless... Are you the one
Hello,
I've been
Petir?
waiting? Oh, thanks, the Emperor. Tell Ilara that I am done. I cannot do this kind of work anymore.
Why are you upset?
When I first got here, I infiltrated the slaves quickly. I heard about the special cadre of slaves being kept for a special leader.
Okay.
I knew this is who we were looking for, but... It's people! He cuts them open and tears off their flesh in great quivering chunks. I have seen him. Sometimes he doesn't wait until they are dead.
Ew.
Take it. Take the key. But I warn you, Do not go down there. He'll be waiting.
Good luck, Petir. I go down. That is disgusting. Alright. How you doing, Normal? How's your week, bud? When are you finding Gordon Freeman? I don't know. That's a good question. That's a good question. Yes. Alright, where do we go? Down there. Okay. Where is Biggie Dude? I missed. Alright. Gun very good. Thank you, Rental. Machine, I know you're here. I can smell the insolent stench of your blood-stained hands. I await you down below. Come to me. Is that ultra kill as well? That sounds dope, honestly. Still motivation, I suppose. I never strived for anything, nor did I pursue any goals. Tiring? Just stopping by before sleep. Oh, no worries. Thank you for hanging out, bud. Is it something you'd be interested in? Pursuing something that is difficult for you to achieve? That is a dope quote, Zarin. Dope quote indeed. I identify.
What's that? Shields up.
Oh. Alright. Apparently we go here. Enter the dining room. Oh yes. In the glutton dining room. This is disgusting. Alright. Alright, I get it. He eats people. I poisoned the corpse. What the heck?
There you are. Your scent gives you away, assassin.
Okay. But you already ate it.
Should have washed yourself in blood.
Chamas.
Poison in the food. Most poisons don't work on Arrakis. The spice protects. I wonder if the one who sent you here knew that. Or if they had plans within plans. This hunger I have, it isn't natural. It controls me. It compels. Do you ever feel compelled?
I feel compelled to shoot you in the face.
Morse, are you driven by something you cannot define? Do control it? Or does it control you?
Alright. Put him in the face. Alright, Glutton. Alright. Come on. Alright, that was really impressive. Hey, he has the thing! Alright, alright. I guess we need to go. No, I'm just. Alright, where do we go? Limbo, lust, all gone with gluttony soon to follow. Alright, this is fitting for what we just did. I feel like it'd be beneficial to pursue motivation. Plus, I have nothing but respect for people that work hard on their goal or even hobbies. Honestly, you should try it at some point, right? Is there anything you would want to do, you feel normal, that you just haven't done? Because you feel it's difficult to do, if you will. That's very anticlimactic. I agree. It's because I'm the best assassin in the Dune universe, so it's technically speaking not his fault. I'm just saying. Can't do anything about it, really. Glutton's hook adds bleed stacks. Interesting. That's pretty good. What do we do? Where do we go? I feel like we do finish this quest though. Level 3 Bene Gesserit stuff. No, I just want my Thopter. Thopter? No, Thopter. I just want a Thopter. Too close to enemy base to place down Thopter. Please. There it is. Where's the quest? That way. Alright. Phacil, did you grab the hook? What do you mean? What hook? I got the hook. I got a quest item called a hook. Is that what you mean? If so, then yes. If not, then no. May your elves be many and your women few. What? Is that an actual ultra kill phrase? Alright. It's very personal. I tried animation, I tried art, I tried video making. I don't think it's gonna be anything creative. Doesn't have to be, right? 3D modeling too. Surprisingly easy to pick up with Blender tutorials. I think you've talked to me about this. That's crazy, honestly. You should keep pursuing it. Remember guys, if you pursue anything worth your while, at some point you're gonna hit a boredom point. You're gonna hit a, oh god, I don't feel like doing this anymore point. If you get past that point, that is the absolute crucial point. And there's gonna be multiple of those, of course. But if you keep pushing past it, at some point, you're gonna be so good at whatever it is you're doing that looking back, you're gonna be like, holy crap, am I this good at it? Yeah. Because you're stuck in there when stuff got hard. Life is beautiful, period, rental, but good attempt. Find the logic system to learn, find quirks, exploit quirks. Okay. Okay. Peace sign indeed. I think this is where Rental showed me the corpse. I think. What's happening? Please? 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 Hey, okay, that worked, kinda. Okay, alright. Alright then, alright, completely fine. All according to plan. Yay! Spice infused aluminum dust and 500 coins. Nice, good loot. Alright. I guess I should try them again. Not art though, that was plain, not fun. Yeah, fair. Just remember, like, there's a... Oh, what's the saying? I don't remember who says it. It's a YouTuber. He's a... like an entrepreneur. It's like... It's something along the lines of, just remember every time stuff gets difficult, that's when you need to push through. Because that's the point where everyone else quits. Right? And so if you remember that, then you realize why most people are not phenomenal or excellent at something. It's not that they couldn't be, it's that they quit before they get to that point. Got it. Woohoo! I did. What do you mean not enough power? Oh, ow. I need to go in here. Bene Gesserit quest, we come. I'm assuming it's just in here. Search the testing station for Kyne's notebook. Do I not have Kyne's notebook? I feel like I had it. Alright, well. Alright, question of the day time. I think emotions. I want to know what this so-called love feels like. But I guess more than that, I want to understand the science behind it. Yeah, if once you find out, make sure you let the rest of the world know, Mr. Cool. But until that point, just enjoy it. Have fun. It's gonna be great. I promise, Mr. Cool. Well, enough motivational talk. I did not eat today, so I'm off. Have a good one, Normal. I appreciate you for hanging out. Enjoy. Bon appetit. Oh my, is right. Getting stuck in the top there. Oh, question of the day. Human connection? Unfortunately, Phacil Gaming is my playtesting ground of exploration. Oh, that's wonderful. Why unfortunately? I know you didn't mean that, but I'm gonna call you out on it, so you have to talk about it more. I got you. See, Mr. Cool said the same thing, so now you can't even avoid it because two people said it. Yup, yup. Yup, 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 yup. Silly geese standing there. Pretty sure it was here, the thing I needed. Ah, shield up. Oh well. Because you guys will have to be at the front of my evil intentions. Yeah, that's okay. See? Even Mr. Cool knows you. Even Mr. Cool knows you wouldn't hurt a fly unless it was sitting on your porch in Minecraft. Hello? Backpack full? Really? Already? How's that a thing? Okay. No, it wasn't this. Alright, good to know. Good to know. Not this. It's a hyper day, so you're not evil. Nice. No one ever said life was fair, just eventful. Thank you, Miss Carol Burnett. Easy truth. And realistically, I say this whenever I talk to coworkers and doctors and stuff like that about sometimes frustrations that people have, socially speaking and professionally speaking. I usually say, well, if you think about it, let's say you could make everything perfect in the world, you still wouldn't want it. It'd be boring as crap. So you kind of have to learn to just enjoy the imperfection of life. I heard of a concept the other day called wabi-sabi, which apparently is a Japanese thing. But so it's like the art of finding and accepting beauty in imperfection. And this concept to me is wonderful because it basically nuances like we as human beings, although we claim to want perfection, I don't think deep down we actually, like if we got it, which I don't think ever will happen, but if we got it, I don't think we'd be happy about it. I think we'd be miserable about it, actually. So that's a lot of fun to think about. I done goof. It's in... Where's the ring? ID band, please. I forgot to grab it. Alright. I also did the chopstick catching thing, sitting at the kitchen table for an hour attempting it. It was a calming experience. I don't know what that is. Chopstick catching thing? I am proud and happy that you did it for an hour. That's good. That's determination. Determination is always good. Alright, we go here, here. What do you mean he was casually strolling? No, he wasn't. He was a threat. Threat, I tell you. Who's there? Was? Whoa. Easy. Oh, this guy in his karate kicks. Ooh. Please, no poison. Not poison, I mean. Let's see. I used to pluck the wings off flies. Called them for walks for the rest of their lives. Okay, alright, that's pretty... I'm gonna assume you didn't actually do that. That's terrifying. Alright. If you didn't do it, haha, haha, very funny, haha. Haha. Beefy dude. Whoa. All right. Almost died, but okay. I would catch them with my fingers. Okay, alright. Alright. By the way, Rento, in computing science today, we had to use the randint function. Gives a random number to display a name. My program went something like this. Who is God? God is you. You is God. You created it. Okay. Please tell me this is not what they're actually teaching you in IT classes, but it probably is. Never mind. Never mind. Whoa, this is where you get the eviscerator? Oh, pretty sure that's what this is. Oh, that's my shotgun. Wow. Amazing. And now my bags are full. I guess we drop this. Suspensor belts. That's better. Okay. You should have typed God is dead, stupid toaster. Okay, alright. Okay. I took Kain's book. I took it. I have it. I will bring it back to the Harco. Where's my next quest though? Talk to Elara Tuek. Alright, well, back to Harco village regardless. Time to go. We did it. Oh, it's this way. We did it. We did done do. Do. Alright, it's almost time for a break. And then we chill for 15 to 20 minutes. I just need to get out of here. Else I die. Do. No. The insta gank. Game can't register it. Alright, flying back to base. In the beginning... No, wrong button. Woo! I tried to highlight chat. In the beginning, Cool said let there be rand-in function, and so there was. Yeah. And from the 5 or so options, there were Rental, Lucy, Marcos, and the Christian dude. It displayed Rental. You can't fight the allegations. Alright, well done. Well done, Mr. Cole. Good job on the function. Good job. Coding is fun, honestly. Different lifetime, I definitely would have become a coder. I'm not gonna pretend like I'm not happy with being a nurse. But different lifetime, I definitely would have become a coder. Please no plagues, thank you. Much appreciated. Until after stream ends. Let's see. Are you a nice god? Are you a nice god? No, we weren't told to do the program with any specific question. The task was, your task is to create a program that displays one of the 4 names at random. Ah, okay. You did that. Good job. Giving divine wisdom to the robotics guys to replace even more jobs with robots. Alright. That's gonna be interesting in the future. I do feel like once a bunch of jobs get replaced by robots, or AI, or both, it's gonna be really interesting. If I'm right about human nature, that means the future is really bright for us. Because we're just gonna have a lot of time to do fun stuff, like game. If I'm wrong, it's the end of the world, of course, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. I'm confident I'm right. Future's gonna be great, guys. With AI and quantum computing, it's gonna be great. Sorry, Phacil as God. I'm gonna replace your nursing job with a robot. Okay, if you actually do that, and the robot actually is capable of replacing me, I'm okay with that. I'm more than okay with that, actually. We need as much healthcare as we can get. I'll take it. Thank you. Much appreciated, Rental God. Opa. Probably. Oh, I got an eviscerator. Yes. Sweet. Do we have anything to store? Probably the butcher weapon. Not in this one though. This one? Let's just spice in here. Alright. I guess it does go in here then. Alright. Alright. More robots suffering because robots can suffer more efficiently. I like it. Probably true. Probably true. I deposit all blood. All of blood. This is, I like this quote by Aristotle. This is something I learned actually through experience way too late in my life, where a lot of people feel like this is like leadership. I think a lot of people feel like leadership is something you have to do almost toxically. So you have to be a very commanding person. When the reality of it is, I think the best leaders, no, actually, I know the best leaders are people that they nurture the leader in you, right? So let me give you an example. Let's say you have to do something and you don't know how to do it. The very best leaders, let's say you know someone and they're a really good leader, and you ask them, hey, I don't know how to do this, can you tell me? Right? Or you say, oh no, I messed something up, right? They won't say, oh, this is what you should do. They'll say, oh no, what do we do now? Right? They'll do their best to stimulate you to grow. And so what you have to understand in that mindset is that they understand they can give you the answer, but they also understand that as long as they give you the answers, you're going to be reliant on them. So it has to become something of yours. And I think that alone is phenomenal, right? That just being able to do that as a human being for someone else is crazy. Absolutely crazy to think about. Oh, for sure. Fun stuff. Very fun stuff. Very fun stuff, guys. Keep in mind. Are we out of corpses? We need more corpses, guys. Where's the corpses? I don't have the weight. Alright. That works for Blizzard. I feel bad for Pirate Software, honestly. I feel like he's getting picked on a lot. And I think the only reason why is because he does seem to have a really bad tendency to not want to say, I'm sorry or I made a mistake, genuinely. I think if he did that, like, this guy would be, like, top of the world right now. Because I think a lot of this, you know, obviously he has his showmanship going for him. And I think his biggest problem is that sometimes he says stuff that's dumb and he knows it's dumb. And you can tell that he knows because he says it indirectly. But instead of sitting in it, so let me give you guys an example. If I mess up, I make sure I make it a point to say it loud on stream and make it really clear that I'm sorry about it. To let you guys see that it's okay to be vulnerable, in my opinion, and you should be. And if someone's going to be mad at me, I'm going to let them yell at me because you have a right to, because I messed up. And I think that's the thing that he's missing in his showmanship, where, you know, you're right about stuff most of the time, so are you guys. When you're wrong about it, the true beauty, I think, to human beings is being able to admit that when you're wrong about something, to just be wrong about it, be sorry about it, and then let other people. I think this is why we blush. It's a fun hypothesis. Not my hypothesis, for the record. I think this is why we blush. So we can show other people, hey, we actually feel bad about this. So that when we mess up, other people don't have to, like, you know, get rid of you altogether as a person. They can just be like, oh, okay, he messed up, but he feels bad about it, so we're good. Right, so it's just that. I do feel bad for him, to be fair. Although I'm assuming he's still doing well enough. Haven't looked too far into that. I will give insane luck to AI artists. That's fair. Python is interesting, but my dad, the embodiment of coolness, uses SQL. SQL is not a general purpose language. How do you compare them? Dude, he just started learning this. Don't do this, War Doge. Okay, fair. Actually, it's a good question, by Aristotle dropping knowledge. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Who knew? Welcome back, Rig. Alright. Let's take a quick 5-minute break, because I feel like this is a good moment to do it. Well, let me answer chat first. What people are getting slapped with ads. 5-minute break and then 10 minutes chill after I answer this. Call the dad. I like that. I remember reading a book that I liked called Leadership Effectiveness Training. Okay. Extreme ownership was good too. Okay. That's such a cool base. I wish I was part of your guild. Phacil, your line now is to offer a place for a newcomer. Yeah, guys, if you like the guild base, Feel free to join. We're on the Orion server. It's a European server. Sietch Umbu. Thank you for the pitch rental. Much appreciated. It's true though. You guys are welcome to join. These assassinations are so easy. It's almost a fetch quest. That's true. Alright guys, quick break. For the actually I'm gonna yeah, okay, I need to do it for the ads. Alright, quick break. Back in 5 and then we do some chill for 15 minutes. 15 minutes is good actually. Alright, BRB, catch you guys in 5. Get a drink, get a snack. You know the drill. All right, we're back. Let's chill, team. Let's chill. That was a good questing session in Dune, I feel. We got pretty far. Maybe. I have no idea. Maybe I'm like halfway. Maybe I'm not even halfway through the questing or through the quest line. Who knows? I don't know. I feel like the game is really ramping up though. It does feel like there's more, like it's getting more intense. So it went from sniff some sand to stab a cannibal, which I feel like is a pretty decent escalation. Yeah, clearly we're in the mid game, right? Or at least we're in the mid game, right? At the very least, you would think. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know. I was thinking about this concept of wabi-sabi, which is fun to Google. Again, so let me type it actually just to be safe. Wabi-sabi. This whole concept is a very interesting thing to read about, where if you realize that although probably most of you, myself included, and probably just about every human being you'll meet for the most part, has some sort of perfectionist in them, it's really interesting to realize that wabi-sabi is a thing as well. Because it's the opposite, right? Wabi-sabi is saying, well, stuff is beautiful because it's imperfect. Stuff is amazing because it's imperfect. And so if you're like, well, how can it be both, right? How can our brain be like, well, it needs to be perfectly like this and can't have any mistakes, can be no flaws, needs to be top tier, needs to... And then at the same time, our brain, whenever it sees anything that isn't that, it says, wow, that's amazing. And I think therein lies a really fun... This is fun to contemplate. At least this is where my brain took me when I was reading about it. So if on the one hand your brain says it needs to be perfect, and on the other hand your brain says, but I love it when it's not, then maybe therein lies the balance of probably most people's ambitions, right? If you take the way people look at most of the stuff they do, whether you're a coder or a nurse or whatever it is you do, if you take your ambition, your drive, which I think is a good thing, of course, and most people do, if you take that part of your personality, that's the part that's going to keep you going. And then if you only were to have that part of your brain, you're going to be miserable because you're never going to hit perfection. And I think deep down everyone knows that. You're never going to get, you know, the absolute perfect top tier best thing ever. It just doesn't exist. Because even if you were to get to a point where maybe you would consider it, someone else could be like, yeah, but if you look at it from this perspective, and then you're screwed, because this conversation is going to basically make you understand whatever you considered the absolute peak of perfection, someone else considers mediocre. And then you realize, wait, so this was just all in my head to begin with. Well, yes, right? And so again, if you just take that part of your brain, the part that strives for perfection, then you're going to be miserable if that's all you have. So you need to have that second part of your brain locked in, like at least in the passenger seat of this perfection-driven person you are. Because if you have that second one there, if you have the passenger seat occupied by wabi-sabi person, if you will, then whenever you do anything, you're going to be driven for perfection to do it as well as you can, which again, I think is a good thing because it makes you ambitious, right? It gives you the energy or the will, if you need, to do what it is you want to do. But so if you have that second person there, that second trait there, the wabi-sabi, if you will, then whenever you finish anything that you did to the best of your ability and you absolutely tried to perfect, which again, you're never going to hit, then at the very least, once you're done, you can look at it and think, wow, I did that. Yeah, exactly. And I think therein lies the best balance you could possibly have in life, honestly. On the one hand, the infinite urge to always want to be better and be perfect and aim for the very best. And on the other hand, the part of you that realizes it's never going to happen. And for us to be happy and content and fulfilled in life, we're going to have to acknowledge that what we did was good enough. Which I think is probably where Wabi Sabi gets what it is from, basically. So yeah, guys, stay perfectionist, stay driven, and at the same time, remind yourself to admire the imperfection that you left behind. You're either perfect or you're not me. Alright, Mr. Cool. I appreciate the Dragon Ball reference. Yeah, I feel like that's probably the best perspective I could come up with there. Yo, I appreciate it, Crick. I think that's what it is. I think at the end of the day, whenever I find people that are just about everyone I meet, especially if I'm talking professionally now, let's use Miguel. He's not here anymore, but we can use Miguel. Right? Miguel's a driven nurse, right? So he's a young guy. I think he's 27, 28, relatively young. Sorry, he's not that much younger than me. But he's absolutely driven. Like he studies really hard. I can tell by how he talks about stuff. Today he mentioned he was a little bit nervous because it was the first time he was extubating a patient, so removing the tube from their throat because they were on a mechanical ventilator. There's protocol you have to follow. He was a little bit nervous about it. He did his homework, he communicated really well, right? And so whenever I meet anyone that's driven like that, right, that wants to do their absolute best, there's always like it's very, oh, I say always, okay, but it's extremely rare for me to find someone that's driven like that on the one hand, and on the other hand is completely content with who they are. Like, it's so rare for those two to go hand in hand. Most of the time, either they're completely driven and you're like, wow, this person's amazing, and if you ask them, they'll say, honestly, I'm kind of ashamed of who I am. And then you're like, wait, what? Like, where does that come from? And it's just them. Okay, we'll call it, I'll say it like this, not having the wabi-sabi, right? So just them being, oh, I need to be perfect every day to the best of my ability, and every single day they know for a fact they're not. And so that's how they go through life, being amazing because they're very good at what they do. And if you ask them if they think they're amazing, they'll say, no, obviously no, which is a really bad combination if you ask me. I think it's gonna wreck you in the long term. So at some point you have to be like, yeah, okay, I guess this is good. Yeah, it is. Be content with it. So for sure, guys, remember to bring Wabi Sabi along for the ride, okay? Because I know for a fact, knowing all of you min-maxers out there, all of you gamers, the perfectionist in you is easy. The other one, much, much harder. Okay? Chasing perfection could be a good goal unless it becomes an obsession. I think it can be both. I think for the people here that feel like it's part of them, which it probably is, that chasing of perfection, that wanting to be better, that wanting to do more, I don't think it's a bad trait. I think it's a bad trait. You call it an obsession. I'm assuming we mean the same thing here. I think it becomes a bad trait when you forget you're allowed, or supposed to, sorry, not allowed. You're supposed to be proud of the work you've delivered, even though you know for a fact it's not perfect. For the simple reason that realistically speaking, it's never going to be perfect. So if you can't accept that what you did was amazing, then you're in really big trouble, because you might be like, you know, you might be a 9.9 out of 10, and that's going to feel like failure to you if you're a perfectionist that forgets the wabi-sabi. But you have to realize a 9.9 is absolutely, you're literally top 0.1%. Right? That's what you have to understand about it. And so yes, be the perfectionist, be obsessed, chase, go, I would say. Whatever it is you want to chase and go after. Just whenever you're finished, remind yourself it's not perfect. Yes, it's easy. You'll remind yourself of that, don't worry. The second part of that though is, that doesn't mean it's bad. In fact, it's probably very good still. And you're allowed to feel happy and content and honestly proud of that. That's why I build like shit in Minecraft and like it. There you go. Rather be flawed in many things I work on than perfect in one. Yeah. This is perfect. Yeah, there you go, Rental. Wonderful, thank you. Or just be perfect in every aspect and live unfulfilled. Yeah. Good luck with that, Mr. Cool. Come back to me in 10 years, alright? This one's gonna bite you, but it's really gonna bite you. Yeah, it would be. The fulfillment doesn't come from you being perfect, believe it or not. Assuming there is some sort of perfect in your world, in your head. Let's say, I don't know. Let's say you're a League of Legends player and you're the best League of Legends player on the planet, okay? You should ask this person, like send them an email, because I'm sure they're somewhere on a page, whoever you consider top one, right? Ask them if they're fulfilled. That's not how it works. It's probably worse. I'll be completely honest with you. They're probably more miserable than you are. Because if they don't have that second part where they're just content with who they are, they will be more miserable. I don't think that... Oh, let me rephrase. I believe consciously, like we're incapable of understanding what fulfillment truly is. I think that's true for all of us. And so I believe it's just about aligning, and there's obviously tons of quotes in the generator about this. It's about aligning that the goal you have is the bar you set to chase. It's per definition something you consider yourself not to be yet, or not to be at yet. And so understanding that the way you're going to motivate yourself to do something is by moving that bar forward. So you have something to chase, right? Like we're dogs, right? It's a Batman quote. So we have something to chase. But realize that in order for you to be happy for a bit, you actually have to make sure you grab the bar every now and again and remind yourself, hey, I grabbed the bar. Because you're going to let go of it again and push it forward again. You definitely will. But for perfectionists, to continue down this metaphor, most perfectionists, every time they get closer to the bar, they ask someone else to move it. And that's a really big problem, because that means the entire time you're chasing it, you're making a lot of leeway, but you never actually get to touch the bar. So you never feel like you're actually living up to the bar, because in your head you're not. And so this is where I brought the other person into the metaphor. It's move the bar, grab the bar, hug the bar, be happy with the bar, move the bar, right? So, and then just do this forever. Because then every time you tap the bar, you're like, hey, I did that. Hey, I did that. And then you move it again. And then you chase. And so this is where, if you ask me, this is the easiest way to become happy and fulfilled in life. Because then on the one hand, you're growing yourself as a person. You're growing your ambition. You're growing you to the fullest of your ability. And at the same time, you're reminding yourself you are good enough. You are worth every little bit of air you breathe and every little bit of space you take up. And the only way you're going to get to that mental state, again, this is nothing we're ever going to be able to prove. If you get to this mental state, you're going to be happy and at the same time, an absolutely amazing, like an absolute savage to observe. Because people are going to be like, how are you like such an absolute beast and then so chill at the same time and so happy? And so that's because you learn to balance the two. You chase, you're content. You chase, right? You grab the bar, you hug the bar, you throw the bar. You grab the bar, you hug the bar, you throw the bar, right? I think that's it. We get to be content. Like that, I'm pretty confident. Life is not to be understood conceptually, but rather felt in practice. Yeah, I like this. I like the way you phrased it. Yeah. When it comes to conception, life's the exception. Well done, Mr. Cole. Horrible advice, Phacil. We stay Gamba. Please no. You can only lose 100% if you Gamba, but gain 10,000. It's simple math. All right. Okay, Canada. Okay. Okay. Something I realized, and it then gave me anxiety. Circles aren't real. What do you mean? All right. Circles are not real. All right, I'll let you finish this and then I'm going to call the stream for tonight. This worked for me really well, guys. This has worked for me for well over 7 to 8 years now, at least. I used to be someone very, very ashamed of who I was, very disappointed with who I was. And the people around me were always happy with me. They always said, oh, dude, you're such an amazing person. Why are you being so down and so weird about this? And I didn't get it. Like, I really didn't I didn't resonate. Getting it is the wrong word, I think. Maybe not, but I didn't resonate with people giving me compliments. Right? It didn't land. And I think the reason why, like, well, for me, I know the reason why. The reason why was because I never touched the bar. Right? So whenever I did anything, the bar just moved, like I said. And so when people were like, dude, like, you're good, right? I was just like, but the bar, right? I'm not there yet. And then that's the point, right? It's not that I wasn't there yet. It's that I never allowed myself to actually touch the bar. I never allowed myself to see it and then say, oh, pretty good, man. Well done. The wabi-sabi, if you will. To see myself as imperfect and say, that's good enough, man. Let's see. Spoken by someone who gets free socialized medicine. Okay, right. What do you mean exactly, Craig? Now I'm confused. There's not a single circle in the world that is truly round and without edges. Oh, okay, alright. The illusion, alright. That is true. But they're close enough. Wabi-sabi, Mr. Cool. I went to my best friend's work. He works at a bar. And a shell-shocked veteran walked up to me and asked to talk. Everyone else was annoyed with him. I tried my best to listen, try to feel what he was saying. Someone understood that I'm really interested. He shared all the pain he had with me. I've never seen so much pain in a person's eyes. Yeah. Allowing someone to share that is amazing, actually. I do feel like the bar story is coming, though. The metaphorical bar, not the pub bar. Oh, Rental's gambling statement. Fair. Are protons not round? Oh god, we're doing this. Are they? Probably. Don't need medical care if you win big. Alright. Maybe we definitely don't gamba. We can leave the maybe out. Waiting for Wardosh to finish his story. Or is that what you wanted to say, bud? It's a 50-50 if you walk it off. It's either you do or you don't. That's not how that works. I love when people say stuff like that. It's 50-50 when you go outside, whether or not you get hit by lightning. You either do or you don't. It's not... Oh god, statistics. He was young, by the way. Yeah. As people that have gone, I think probably if we were to take this topic of wabi-sabi and perfectionism as a side-by-side couple, which would be my advice, how to go through life. So definitely don't be less driven. I think that's bad advice. Also, don't be only driven. I think that's horrible advice as well. I think it's, on the one hand, have something you chase. On the other hand, be happy with where you are. Right? That's the balance, basically. So no matter where you take a pit stop, you'll be happy. You'll be content. So always keep chasing and always keep being happy with where you are. Which feels weird because you're like, well, that's both, dude. How do I do both? Well, you make sure you're intermittent with it. So when you're chasing, you chase. But then when you're not chasing, don't say to yourself, oh no, I'm not chasing. I'm an idiot. I should be working harder. I should be... Well, you can also just be happy with where you are. You can be content with where you are. And if you're content with where you are, in my opinion, you're beating all the other people that might be according to your standards, whether it's financially, fame-wise, etc. People might be ahead of you according to your own standards, but you're probably winning according to theirs if you're happy with where you are, because they're probably not. Okay, so these are fun things to contemplate. It's not 60-40, this guy. All right. The lightning is not 60-40. I had to teach my siblings that's not how statistics work. No worries. I appreciate the effort, Rental. It's just, damn, so many people just need compassion from others to feel needed. You know, the truth is, Wardosh, I'm going to end the stream on this because this is fantastic. The truth is, every single person out there needs compassion. There's people out there that are like, not me, definitely them. Alright? So it's like, dude, just get away from me. Like, I promise. Right? Like, it's definitely them, right? The people are like, absolutely not me, Phacil, stop being such a moron. Like, oh, it's definitely you. Just purely on the tone of how you're speaking, it's definitely you. Absolutely everyone Everyone wants and needs compassion. If there's anything that makes us human, it's this constant desire and urge to feel wanted, to feel loved for, to feel cared for. So if you can give this to someone, which you all can for the record, and if you're not good at it, practice. Everything's a skill. Just like here, you ask someone if they want to talk about it. If they say no, you ask how come, right? And they'll talk about it. Right? It's not a complicated thing to do. It's just something you practice. If you understand every single person wants and craves this, and we actually talked about this the other day, or like last week's stream, I believe, we were talking about things that are appealing in the dating scene, which is people showing interest. I think it's the same thing. I think you showing interest, you listening to someone is the same thing as what we're talking about now. It's compassion, it's caring. I think that wins every single time. And it should win, because we know deep down, like, the other person doesn't have to do that. They're taking time for us. And so make sure you keep this in the back of your mind whenever you're not sure what to do for someone. If you have someone, ending the stream on this note, if you have someone in your life right now that could be in a situation where, or that is in a situation as well, of course, or could be in a situation where you feel like maybe they're not happy, maybe they're very sad, maybe it's worse, maybe they're depressed about it, and you have no reason to call them whatsoever, realize you can give yourself a reason, which is to take care of them. Send them a message, call them up and say, hey, I'm just calling to say hi. How are you? That's it. And I don't do this often, so whenever I do it with people, people are like, holy shit. Because people are like, you know, most of the time people are like, oh, Phacil needs something. Because I'm honest about it. I always say, you know, if I need something, I tell people. But I remind myself, yeah, but that's not taking care of people, that's business. And I do my business part, if you will. But I also want to make sure I do my caring part every now and again. And it's easily the most rewarding stuff ever. I enjoy it more than the business stuff. Funny enough, despite all of my ambitions. So for sure, guys, pick up the phone, send someone you care about a message, call them, ask them how they're doing. And then make sure you add the phrase, I don't need anything, just checking in. Right, so they know, holy shit, you're just interested? Yeah. And then you won't have to say anything. They'll know you care. Okay? All right. On that note, guys, I have to call it for today. I'll be back tomorrow. Probably more building stream. I feel like tomorrow me and Stern are gonna go duo building if Stern is here. If not, I'll finish the base myself. Can I finish the base tomorrow, actually? Probably not. No, because we're just finishing the framework, so we need to do the interior. We'll get pretty far. No, Stern's not here. Alright, guys, everyone boo Stern. Boo. Boo. Okay, don't boo Stern. Alright. Alright, well, in each case, tomorrow's gonna be a building stream. Just chilling, relaxing. Like most doing streams at this point. Gives me a lot of time to talk to you guys. This is great. Stop booing. Actually, you can continue booing. I need to bounce out anyway. Thank you so much for hanging out, guys. As always, you know my exit phrase at this point. The world is a kind and caring place. Never forget. Do your best to make it a better one, an even better one. Take care of the people close to you because you can. Simply ask, how are you doing? And care about the answer. Catch you on the next one, guys. Bye-bye.